here very shortly, and we will bring you updates as we go along. Thank you again for your patience, and you're going to be excited when we finally do get this started.
You're kidding. Wait, what? What? Oh, my camera isn't working. What? What is this? Team Heretics forfeited. Team Heretics forfeited. For medical reasons, we had to forfeit the game versus FUT. Really unfortunate, but health always comes first. It is what it is. Sorry for leaving a time gap in the tournament. Go cheer for FUT and Fnatic now. So what? Maybe someone else got ill? I'm guessing maybe someone else got ill. And then they only had 4, like even with Weber, they only had 4. And they were like, there's no point in really playing with Neilzinho. Watch the EDG game? Yeah, we can. Well, that's... So what are they doing now? Are they going to push the game forward? I don't know.
还是中路没有上位，所以 Simon 也动不了。就算知道对方打 B 点 ，Simon 还是得看两边，也没有队友能第一时间帮到他，他的无限
哎，这里有一个宇宙分裂，这是球球风的来保护队友，而 Simon 他就在这个点后位置已经被锁定了，再拿出来又是打头打掉了看妹，这包是掉了，然后再打闪进去阿边，去阿边那边，然后再给林内球的这个。
So what are they trying to like find? Are they probably gonna like try and find fucking Fnatic and?
这个血量应该是开始有人报过。
Sorry, let me get my pen up quick.
打3的这个 art。
DFM over EDG?
所以 EDG 不是很着急。
哎，包没捡到，捡到了，在崖边有吸有震。
心底很绝望，肯定要
DFM's world and we're just living in it.
没问题。
和昨天一样，3张地图。 每个半场都是同样的比赛。
Should have got Mike in there.
这一次不一样的是 EDG。
Will they play tomorrow's semi-final game today? I would think not. I would think that they would just play the 2 games today and play the 2 games tomorrow. I mean, they could. And if this tournament was well organized anyway, it would have not been organized like this at all. But Cloud9 might not even be there because they would have been told that they're not playing today. So they might not even... They might be fucking all out in Berlin. I don't know. So you've got Fnatic versus G2. I guess FUT will play... Oh, not Cloud9. Who's the other team that's through? Is it Cloud9? FUT will probably play T1. But yeah, that's all very strange, isn't it? Yeah, it is very strange. Right, so whoever organized this tournament, well, they just didn't think about it, right? Like, this tournament, none of it makes sense, the schedule. The schedule makes no sense.
You get shot, you lose the round, you lose
Why
the game.
have you given me this?
FPS game.
Whoa.
What? I mean, surely all they have to do, though, is just get Fnatic and G2. I understand there might be a bit of a delay. But surely these guys are, like, you know, They probably should be at least pretty close, you would have thought. I don't know why there isn't a game here versus T1, because there should be. But yeah, whoever organized this I mean, it was just terribly organized. This whole thing. It didn't make any sense. I mean, on VLR, as we're getting back into this, but on VLR, the days changed, right? In terms of, like, the international play-ins was meant to be over 2 days, then it was over 1 day. I think because they realized they didn't have time to do the main event. If they did that, the main event yesterday wasn't played in front of fans. I think because they changed the schedule because they didn't realize what they were doing. It didn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to play. So tomorrow they're playing a best of 3. Cloud9 are playing a best of 3 versus someone, and then there's a best of 5. So Cloud9 might play 8 maps in 1 day. Just stupid, right? All they had to do was just have an extra day. Like, it was not that hard to figure out. Like, all you needed to do was book a venue for 4 days. Like, just use your brain, right? When you've got 8 teams, so you've got 8 teams, right, and you're running a Swiss, well, that means you've got 10 games, right? So you need to do 10 games, okay? 10 best of 1s is pretty easy to do over 2 days. That's no problem. Like 5 best of 1s in 1 day, that's like a good time, right? That's like a good time for a Valorant, you know, 5 to 6 hours of broadcast. Yeah, that sounds good, right? Then you've got 2 best of 3s. Oh, 5 to 6 hours of broadcast. Yeah, that sounds good. And then you've got 1 best of 5, you know, 4 to 6 hours of broadcast. Like, oh, that sounds good, right? Like, instead, we did what? 8 in 1 day, and then 2 today, and then a best of... And then these probably shouldn't even be best of 3s. Why is some of your Swiss best of 1s, and then some of it is best of 3s? I don't know.
这两个人在防守的站位和协同，仿佛就是连体的那一种感觉。
两个人一直在加强，并且他是没有卖自己的队友。
No, it makes any sense. So when are they starting
一
this?
瞬间，当暗眼反出来之后，刚刚第一时间近点是没有太多发挥空间的。当他站到箱子上之后，你会发现两个人同时往抬头看，并且同时从这个箱子的右边拉出来。
Strive why DFM being the world champions? Because I bought the DFM bundle for moments like
手
this.
枪毕竟是需要一些精准的这个命中的，所以在面对到两个人的
For
时候，
moments just like
做
this.
一个选择的。
Go DFM.
而在上
Or
对完中
go global esports first, but DFM
整个
second.
还是和之前一样，刚刚是买个小甲，防止你飞将是直接把它秒掉。而球球的话，这个是买了一把正义。
但是 Nobody 其实刚才在纠结 ，Nobody 想起一把鬼魅。我觉得这个时候作为 EDG 的队员，每个人
哎，
都想用。
这群敌舰有瑕疵，这群敌舰是没有看到中路的妹的，他是躲了一下，躲在箱子旁边，再来又想抽枪，但是他能扛飞枪一枪，扛不住第二枪，没有人摘到了 Smoky， 左边还有人，旋转跳回去，球球的位置也已经被锁定，就是在这个高台。
爆能器的位置很尴尬
啊，爆能器是落在了前点。
啊，梅姨最后也很稳啊，选择直接回去。
哎
五杀，但是一直腰射，下来直接架了。
Come on, Chichu, you
我
boring
感觉想要
bastard.
去勾了。
Nice.
对。
Is there anything on when Fnatic and G2 are playing? I don't know.
王牌精锐。
是的，我们在这一
There
场
was technically 3 best of 3 scheduled today, so it easily could have been a 9+ hour day. Yeah, I know. I'm saying that the way that they scheduled it made no fucking sense. Why have 2 10-hour days and then 1 best of 5? Or actually, no. Why have 3 9-hour days when you could just like just get an extra day and have a fucking and have a like a tournament that people can actually watch all the way through? Like you just needed, like you could have had 4 5-hour days. 6 like 5 6-hour days. Instead you're ending up with 8-hour days, 9-hour days. Like whoever organized this tournament knows what they're fucking doing. We got 10 games in a Swiss over 5 days. 2 best of 3s a day. Guess what? Good organization, whoever you are running this tournament. Congratulations, you understand how this fucking works.
而且我们注意一下后路，因为没有哨位存在，后路这个金蹦是绕得很快的。
所以 DFM 这边正面并没有 急着出动。
哎，跳出来，刚好看到。
Oh,
哇
you
他打残了
didn't
一个
kill
打
him?
死了 Smokey。
Smoggy.
在前点，小型无人机探，直接
Drone
穿
as
箱
well
子就有机会穿掉。
我觉得都可以直接去盯包给压力。
哇，
没有。
Wow,
的
DFM.
位置，我
Look at
们
the util. Look at us go.
打出了手感，这一分开局换掉2个人太伤了。
而且前面这个搜点他是没有搜右侧的。
因为太快了，我
But
觉
yeah,
得在
Terror,
视角
whoever
上
organized the Red Bull
维护
thing
一拉开
clearly
就
didn't
启动的
understand.
他没有
Because
想
then
到
they
对
played
方
on the 20th, they
直接
played
挤到
all
人
of their games on the international play-in, so that was like 12
他
hours
并
as
没有
well.
来得及走到箱后，他其实就是在原地那个箱子上面。
Cloud9
感觉是
might
一个
play
比较
8
容易
maps
看到的点位进行
tomorrow.
支架。
Was Champs 2024 the biggest fluke of sports
来到这一
history?
分，现在
Some are
也再
saying.
拿2个
God,
助
what
攻
what
再
if
一点
what
给
if
拿到
EDG
而
now
且现
just
在
were just dog shit?
同样也是他非常会阅读经济。你既然枪械不好，然后护甲不好的话，那他也是起到了一把猛侠。不要高闪，
明明是
BTG Bots Gaming
在手里的，毕竟对方有 KO 还是很稳啊。包括我觉得 DFM 这个经济投资，在有
No
力量的情
bot
况下，硬是起了一把狂徒，确实有所
Ed
投入，
bots
有所回报。
What about Botwood?
多杀嘛。许地剑找人推黑，如风来到点后，看一下点后没有，那行可以安装爆能器，但这分可能要顶出去，
I like no
外面的话
body.
不是特别好守。
那这一分 DFM 就是想要打回防，他在点里不想留人，就是
Shit
不想掉枪
Bot，
规避对方的第一波强
Bot
势，其实
chu
连
or
反
chai
点
bot？
都没有反，回防的技能是很充足的。
哎
Cybot
被拉出来，但是 Simon 是直接一枪解
Zimj
决掉了
bot
被
bot.
这把枪好像掉到了悬崖下，不一定捡得到。
啊，跳下来，贴住对手，现在只剩下了 Smokey。
was like, leave
真
it,
没
they
办
won.
法，人实在太多了，而且对手枪械实在太好。
是的，
Bot
在这种
chu
枪械的
Bot
劣势
bot
局，对方有很多中
I like
有
the
一个
Zimj
巨刃
bot
回防的
bot
情况下面，其实完成了一个4换5，已经是一个不错的局面。但是我觉得现在比分差的比较多，EDG 要
Have you seen the chart for how many teams and players are in the Red Bull Homeground? No, I don't really care.
一
Cybot.
标，
这种协
然后在主
同
峰，
对
No bot, I think, is the best
跳
one.
出来的一瞬
Should it be
间。
no bot or no
这个也非
botty?
常的快啊。
I'd like just no
站
bot.
的位置其实比较少，因为他们枪械比较劣势，所以就算安装了爆能器也不敢退出去。
Zimja bot though, it was funny as well. Can't Kang. Can't Kang. Did I watch Weebot play yesterday? Yes. Instead of boot. Oh dear. Is this because of the coach change? No, the coaching changes that they made. Well, they got rid of Howdong, but their main coach is still there. It's their big. They released their old coach, who stopped coaching them though, like midway through the season, I think.
有钱，看下面
Nothing
要不要
comes close
吸
to
队友
mini
的
bot
明居，或者自己起也行。他巨人上一分也是交掉了。哦，来了，明居。
Does anyone know? By the
对
way, is the
然后
Red
明
Bull?
跟奥丁
I mean, they're just.
甚至还匀了一下经济啊。
That really
把
confused me
这
though.
快
By
报
the way,
给
I
中锋
thought FUT and
这里
Heretics
要了
had just
一把
played
红
off screen. That would have been funnier, to be honest.
现在 Smoke
That would have been
还是
funnier if they
一个
did just
场
play
比较
off
高
screen.
的击败数，监控好像还是没有扔到墙那一边去。
So what are they gonna do? Just
这
wait
把
till
明居我觉
4?
得 EDG 是有所准备的。
前点先等，他们在等这个阿卡妹的刀。
Does
阿
anyone
卡妹
know?
其实现在是把刀给留了下来。
Ask
Wait,
Mike.
Kevin
If
Durant,
we actually,
that's a
Mike is
solid
there.
official.
We could actually ask Mike. Surely they'll tell the people in the
找到了
audience like
找到
what's
人的位
going
置
on.
而二楼现在刚刚已经压了出来，不过开启逐风的妹想要去找机会。
Yeah, I thought they started playing and
那
forgot
就
to
看
stream it. That would be
看了
so
一下
funny if
看
that
点
ever
后
happened.
其实没有看到人。
Yeah,
直接来
the
二楼
original
了
mid
去
bot.
传二楼这一狙没有狙中，而且是已经被震到。康康和 Smokey 已经在点内汇合，
啊，这
而点
回合
后有人的
中路有。个人在渗透，就是球球这个位置，球球好像发现了对方的半线，没有，还是碰到了半线的位置，打掉了。
哎，我们来看一下中路，中路要等，中路要等，
看
中期有人来了，马上就来，
看
马上
看
侧身，现在要等这个球球，球球找到了吧？不过球球被季梦给打掉了。
Oh,
而且
Kang.
阿卡梅也是打
Oh, getting out aimed by DFM. Holy.
图3幽邃地窟的赛点。
球球那个位置本来可以成为很关键的一环，但是他
We're
首
so
先
back.
碰到
My
这个地方
DFM bundle's
其次有
coming
一
in
个水平
big.
曲息
I'm gonna have to
双
buy
重
the
信
G
息确
bundle
定
this
到了
year.
球球还在中路。
而且他好像打了一个后面也不好打，因为二次在绕他的后，
对，
有一个绕中绕。
而且就是因为 DFM 一开始省下了太多技能了，包括防守方的这个0点救他也一直没有交，导致 EDG 一开始进点的时候有点不太确定，没有能够提速的起来。
而且2K这2分啊，不是这2张地图打的真的非常好。这个地杀
DFM 拿到了赛点，
0点秀
I
泰
buy last. I didn't buy the G one last year. No.
这里是直架，然后旁边有一个
Let's go
做保护的
DFM
阿美
Get EDG. It will be
两边
EDG
KO 都有
Paper X,
上
won't it, in the
在
Swiss
手
if
里
they're both
而
0-1?
DFM 打得越来越凶
It's inevitable, that's what it
眼
is.
看得出来又是阿卡梅跟梅姨的一个配合，而 B 点他们也是铁了心打回防的阵型，因
对
为他们在这种角色上面是比较执行力高的，就是说好了放点就点里不站人，以防掉人。那又是 EDG 率先
Did
开启
GE
了
get a
无效命
Filipino
令
roster in
禁
the
言
offensive
这个点里的
shambles?
包
Well, they're
其实
getting an
在
academy
手里
team
拿
full
下
of
来
Indian
没有太大的
players.
问题
悬崖包，
哎，但是阿卡梅带着无效命令要从后路走吗？他如果要
I think the academy
他
team
要
is
不
probably
就
the
是
best thing that
不
could have
开打
happened for GE, to be honest.
他们是准备
'Cause they
3个
can
人
still be
一起来，然后
competitive
但
in
是这一
Tier
波
1
ED 准备往前顶
and
了，他不想
be
让你
claiming to
他不想
develop
让你开
Indian
个进
talent.
回防，哎，狙掉了康康，但是 Smoky
Kinda
还在前
sold
点，
both
我们来看一下后面来人
problems for
了
him.，
后面人很多，有很多声音，球球现在是已经来到了这个
Well,
身
he
后，
seems very
哇这里是
confident.
直接被军
He
门给
saw
穿
you.
掉，
There's no way you'd shoot that many bullets. Oh, Simon, Cybot.
正面也没法拆包。
KO
它
ult,
是一
bro.
个悬崖包，现在就只剩你了
GG
阵亡，拆除爆能器之后
DFM
将拿到他们
Oh,
这一次
EDG
赛的胜利。
确实，在这一场 BO3里面 ，DFM
Did Sang get an academy roster? I don't think the Americas teams are that smart. Wow, DFM beat EDG. Chat is disabled for this stream. Boo! Bow all you want. You lost. So now what? What do I do now? Are they just gonna wait till it... Global? They don't play today. They're having a day off, Global. Play Valorant? Go into a... But the problem is, what if... Watch F1. Oh, Global the game, not GE. Well, we've always got time for that. Watch Sideshow? What's Sideshow doing? He's playing Outer Wilds. Why? This is enthralling gameplay.
No, we're going further away from it again. How is that possible?
Elliptical orbits. Hello? Any knows?
I don't understand.
I don't
I'm doing
understand.
something
I've never
horribly
played
wrong
this
and I don't
game.
get it.
Does he know how, like, if you have a sun here,
Let's just try to
like a comet, you orbit like this?
try to equalize ourselves again with the sun's
You know, you
velocity.
get very close and it speeds up and then goes. Shoo. What is he trying to do? I have no idea. Let's just put crash
At what point
into
do we
it.
start noticing a really heavy
Stupid.
impact of the gravity? When we're at like 4 kilometers away.
Yeah, any updates? Genuinely, Mike might be our best source. Like, unironic, Mike best source. At Midbot. What is going on? He said no update. No idea when the next game takes place. That's tough. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking to him in the Discord now. Yeah, that is a nightmare to buy a ticket and then just have the game cancelled on you. I mean, it's not a surprise, again, with the way this tournament has been organized. This doesn't surprise me that this is kind of a shit show, and now it's like, what do you do? Just because clearly you didn't understand how to organize the tournament in the first place, because you didn't organize it on enough days. But like, you have to, when this kind of thing happens, someone's got to take fucking charge and just say, like, okay, new plan. The people in the arena, like, the people in the venue, I'm sure would be fine with, like, hey, you're still going to watch 2 games. You're still going to watch FUT play T1 and, like, pivot. We're going to find Fnatic and G2. Tell them, you're playing, like, right now. Like, come on, you're playing. The people are here. They want to see you play. Good luck. Good luck in esports. Play. And then get fucking T1 on the line and tell them, look, FUT T1, you're going to play after Fnatic and G2 play. Capiche? Capiche. Or find T1 and get them to play FUT right now. If you want, if these two are fucking around. What happened to Heretics? They all got sick. They all got sick. Hold on. I mean, let me see. What?
So good. You guys won't miss anything.
Sliggy's just ending his stream. I think I should just end my stream. Chronicle on stage. Play Throw City. But what if it starts like now? Leave mid-match. But then I'll get banned. Why is Sliggy getting Boo on the call? What would that help? Why would Boo know? His game's got cancelled. Sure, you want Boaster on the call. You can forfeit. Fine, I'll queue up. Let's do it. Why not? Probably Boo giving context to why they forfeit. They got ill. Come on, we need 4 more. 4 more people. Get in there.
그래서 이제 아카메 선수 개인적으로는 오늘 경기 결과에 대해서 어떻게 생각하는지 좀 승리할 거라고 자신감이 있었는데.
Wow. What should I play? Phoenix? Did Liquid announce Patty already? I don't know, to be honest. That's a good question. Did Liquid announce anything? Come on, we need 3 more. 3 people, queue up. Any MEA. Come on, we can get 3 in there. I like how we haven't. I like how we've got feet on the ground, Mike. Boots on the ground, live reporting. Hello. Oh, we can see.
Hello.
We can see
What's
you.
up? Hello. Hey.
Hold on.
I can't hear you when I'm so far away from the mic, so you're just gonna have to stare at the wall for a bit. Tell me.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, you're on stream.
Perfect. What's up, chat? Hey. TMV, wait, I got a special sign just for you. Give me a second. You like it?
Where is everyone else?
What did you want to... Everyone else, we're all here. It doesn't fit into the little screen, but
Wow, look at
there are a
that.
couple of people that you really couldn't be fitting, but I think in total we're like maybe 10 or 12 people, which is fucking amazing. Like,
Wow.
and most of us met in real life, and I only know them because of the name, so it's just a cool thing, you know?
Does Floritis look like Victor Vector?
No, wait, I'm gonna look at it. Where's Flo?
Look at him run! Look at Mike run!
Victor Vector.
Wow,
Oh,
Victor Vector. And his Fnatic shirt as well.
Give me a second, I'm gonna go back.
Do you feel ripped off?
Yes, kinda. Especially because I only bought the pass for today, which means that out of the 3 games that I would watch, I can only watch 2, which is like 33% is already gone for me.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Anyway, Mike, thanks for being the ground reporter. I'm going to go play a game. Do you have any updates? Well, do you know what time the game will start?
I don't have any specific things, but I just saw one team. I'm not sure which one it was doing like the group huddle, like the last speech or whatever. So I don't know what that means, if that means something or not, but we'll just have to see.
Okay. Thank you, Mike. Eye in the sky. Mike, boots on the ground. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye, Chad.
I thought that would be content, and it was. Mike seemed, I mean, that kind of suggested that maybe, you know, maybe, maybe it will start soon. Let me know, by the way, if the game does start whilst I'm playing here.
Yep.
Because obviously I won't know. Hold on. I need to do the throw city thing.
What?
We don't have time for captains. What are you doing?
That's how it goes.
There's
We'll just
always time
speedrun
for
it, no worries.
captains,
Right, pick random, and then everyone just pick as quickly as you can.
Oh shit!
Yo!
Yes!
Wait, this is...
Just pick. Go.
Oh, he lost.
That's a
GG,
poor
okay.
pick, but go. Just pick. Just pick.
I
Just
don't
go.
know, I don't know what
Just
I
go,
Wait,
because I don't know when
Snack,
this game will start.
Come here.
I'm clicking random name at this point.
You should go 3 and 7. I'm on the enemy team, by the way. Quick, get 7 in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Click.
Bang. And bang. Go. Lotus. Fuck.
Good
no.
map. Play Lotus.
No, too
Aw.
much Lotus. No Haven. Fuck Haven. Go.
Quick,
Fast,
speed
fast,
run.
fast.
Speed run.
We need to go.
Fast,
Wait, we
fast,
need to
fast.
randomize again. We need to go to
Even
7.
Even
Random
worse.
complain. Random complain.
Yes, Icebox!
Why?
We had Lotus and Haven, and we got Icebox, of course. Of course.
Yo, what is going on? Why are we playing Icebox? Our team won, I think that's attack, right? Or am I tripping? I am Cheeto lover, by the way. Yo, rapping the DFM thing is wild.
TMV Viper Masterclass? No, I'm gonna play Phoenix. Who's our 10th?
I mean, it's somewhat of a Dutch organization, I guess, if you're from the Netherlands. It's the only
Why can't I mute this guy?
small tie I have.
Why can't I mute this guy?
I don't even know.
Look at me. I can't even mute
One
him.
might be a mod just trying to watch. I really don't know how we ended up with the shittest map in the game. That's honestly impressive.
Who are we waiting for?
I don't know.
Kids.
Someone from the team.
Jesus, Heretics, why are you so loud? Heretics is all like same difference.
Yeah, it's the same.
Deal with it.
Okay, let's go.
Just send it. Who cares if you lose?
What do we want to play? I'm playing New Phoenix. Nice, okay. Play whatever the fuck you want. Like it. Send it. Go for it. What could go wrong? A little brimstone? Whoa, what the hell is this? Why has my Phoenix got no eyes? What is this? You can look at the stream if you want. Look at my Phoenix. What is this?
What?
What?
Look at my stream. I mean,
Very beautiful pictures.
Yeah, look at his eyes.
Like the
It
hand
looks
and the
evil.
hair is high resolution, then the rest is
Yeah, I'm
fucked up.
just missing all the textures. The rest is from like 1996. Yeah, no eyebrows. Just nothing. No stream sniping.
We're playing with kids.
Yes, we are. The kid in Europe. Who's gonna carry me? I mean, look, you're ranked 323. Why are you only level 21, Cheeto lover? Hmm? When's the first match? Don't know. You think I'll get 10 to 13 kills? Don't fail me. I mean, what happens if the game ends early? Like, what happens if the thing game starts right now? What happens then? I don't know. Where am I
just
gonna
multitask?
We FF.
Yeah. We FF. Where can I use the new Phoenix wall? I guess you can do it on A. I can wall off screens. Does it go up like a harbor wall? Don't know.
It should, right?
I actually don't know though. What if it doesn't and I'm just walling nothing? We'll try it.
I mean, we'll see.
Yes, we'll see. If we ever get into the game, holy! Maybe it is my computer. Just done. Some kind of alternate reality that I become a comp streamer? No. I do have to end the stream at 7 PM my time as well, because I'm playing football later today. So I was never even going to watch that third game, but now I guess I will. What's my rank? You'll have to watch and guess.
Do we just buy 5 regions?
Wow. How much does the wall cost? Is it 150 or 200? That's a great question.
Are you
No
not loaded
no
yet?
one, no one. I'm not. Are you in?
Yes,
We
the
are all
game
in.
is starting in 1 second.
Now,
What?
The round started now. Legit
What?
potato PC. On pipes.
Do I need to restart my Valorant?
One more close.
Look, don't. My computer is fine. Trust me.
Where do we go?
One mid.
Both in mid. Oh, harbor, I meant. Oh.
Can we just go B?
Okay.
Hold down.
Play slow. Oh, I'm in.
On top of teams.
Can't use healing.
Close. Pushing me.
Nice.
Nice. Don't even need me.
Are you in TMV?
I'm in.
Time to stock back
Okay.
up.
Look at all the money I've got.
Saving first round, new strat.
Yeah. Alright, let's just go away.
I'm just putting my wall on B. We have green smokes.
Oh, that's so strange thinking about... Oh, I might need to change my keybinds for this new Phoenix change.
So was on mid.
I want to try this wall.
Going up.
It
So
didn't-
short.
It didn't do anything.
Did nothing.
Smokes down. Careful now. No charges left. Watch your eyes.
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
No charges left.
God, that's so strange.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
Careful flank. Yeah, flank, flank,
Someone
flank.
watch flank. A lot of flanks.
One.
One top.
Oh, one on site.
One enemy remaining.
Phantom on the
His
floor.
nest.
Let me change my keybind.
Is that Odin?
Can you take the Odin?
For you.
Got it.
Damn right we crushed it. Even as I was
Weapon
saying
here.
it. When Jet says it,
Did you
know
get the
what,
Phantom?
forget it.
You want my phantom?
I would love a Phantom.
Gun here.
Come here.
That's my Phantom.
Yeah.
Okay, so that wall
I
does
picked
nothing.
it up from your dead body.
Good to know. Nice.
Done.
Don't worry, I got this much.
Going up.
That's it. Nobody saw where I threw that.
Not now, ping.
Yes.
Oh, why is my ping 900?
Reloading. Watch your eyes.
Why is my ping 500?
Spike down B.
A pausen. UK internet be like.
I'll outshine all their
Now oh, now the round ends. It's fine. What are we doing? Give me a call, Zolwick.
Rush B.
Rush P, there you go. Easy. West Sage. Take this way. I'll flash first time.
It will work. Fast.
I can wall across. Oh!
Going up. Get him, wingman. Shot my wingman. Careful now.
Hold down.
105 jet. Bridge. Phantom on the floor. Good call. On the venue, we are live. Well, this game is not gonna last long.
Money off.
Last player standing.
Look, don't start resting. There's still work to do.
Oh, they're starting. Right. Last round.
Winner takes it all.
I think we go for a mid play. Let's do it. Let's do an A split. Could go wrong.
Stay sharp.
I'll ult from
Everything.
Here.
there. I'll ult from there. Grim, smoke,
Get out of
smoke,
my way.
smoke.
Stim beacon down.
Come on, let's go.
Fully smoked.
Going up.
Behind? In the smoke?
Nest. Double side.
Timmy, why are you going to yellow?
Ah!
One enemy remaining.
Oh, that was yours.
Yeah, they don't have a prim.
Careful now. Watch your eyes.
Also.
Look at that assist. You died!
That should be reportable, no? Briefing.
Remember, Brimstone.
We won.
If anything
Yay.
happens to you,
Wait,
I'll take the lead.
Four of
They
us
haven't
had
started
A
yet.
and you walked in.
when are they starting?
I'm taking Spike now.
We'll play till they start.
Yeah.
What?
Where do we go?
Same strat.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
Do you mean you're going to be again?
Stim beacon down.
Any orb users? Hello? Okay, we run away.
Reloading. Barrier created. Your duty is not over.
Ain't my time.
Thank you.
Då vann ni. Whoop. Like, push through all the way through B main.
Oh, in
We're
the
walled
spike.
up from the spike.
Welcome to my world.
Hit it back. Wait for.
The Spike is still outside your pit.
Both here, both here.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Was that through? What?
Fine, fine.
For you, I have the spike.
I have the spike.
Do not
Nice.
Oh, what is this chaos game?
I'll teach them to respect their elders.
Oh, they're starting-ish. Right, last round. Do something fun.
Or
Let's go.
Nowhere to run! Holy smoke! Enemy spotted. I got the spike.
Careful now.
Yeah, right.
In the nest, in the...
Win.
Plant the spike, Wings.
You have Gecko ult.
Thanks, little man.
What?
on
Next
belt.
belt?
They're dead.
Coming
On
one
screens?
screen.
Here. Last player standing.
Oh, tough. Oh, maybe one more.
Just one more. Just one more.
Just the last one, yeah.
But make it quick. Let's run B.
Make them beg.
Come on by me.
I need a drop. Cheers.
Five,
I need a
man.
drop. Cheers.
Are you judge only?
No, no.
No, no.
No, he also used the shorty and pistol.
Let's do what we do.
Dim beacon here.
Reloading.
Going up.
Laughing.
Careful now.
Enemy down.
Spike planted.
100%.
Suggest you move.
You should run.
We're going again.
Smoke's down.
Crash, hit him.
Crash was one.
Scout sound.
Okay.
Off.
Could be on.
One enemy
done.
remaining.
No, off.
Reloading. Last player standing.
107.
No.
Nice clutch, guys.
Oh,
Y'all better keep up.
one more. We do another fast run B.
Why didn't it work when I called it? Stupid game.
Bro, have you watched Arcane?
No,
No.
don't spoil it.
Oh my god. But this isn't a spoiler.
want-
He just
I'm
sounds
waiting
exactly
for
like
him.
Victor. He sounds like Victor, exactly.
Okay.
Any Gecko users?
Beacon here.
Nah.
Hold on, I'll...
Fly all the way.
Come on, let's go.
Fully smoked.
Careful now.
I am on 500 ping.
Behind one.
You're out.
Okay, I'm back.
One enemy remaining.
Triple, baby.
Bridge. Come in, Snowman. Nice. Okay, they haven't started yet. One more. We might finish this game by the time they actually start. Jesus. Now we do the mid to A. Mid to A and Brim. You ult site as we're going through.
I can go away, man. I'm just gonna put my ult here.
Fully smoked. And beacon down. Going up.
Oh, dropping.
On screens, fuck me.
Spike down A.
Spike drop.
I have the spike.
Behind.
Hey, main.
Raptors.
Your duty is
Oh no, this is a bad choice. Ah, the jet! The jet!
Standing.
NC.
One more.
One more?
One more. We hit
How
B.
many one mores are we gonna have?
We'll see, I guess. Whenever they start.
Yeah, I'm going to the other team now.
Any bias?
Tell Mike to just run into the stage.
Yeah, let's get Mike to streak and delay it more. Any bias?
No.
Any Solweg bias? Nice, nice. Any spike plan?
I can plant, I'll have ult.
Nah.
Yeah, I'll just take the ult. Fuck it.
And beacon down.
My ultimate is ready.
Going up.
Ooh.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, close, close. Ah! Ah!
I don't have fuel.
Two.
It's on the
Yellow.
2 on site.
Last player standing. One enemy
Oh!
remaining.
How did it?
Oh! Oh, no, they haven't started. Fuck, they're showing replays.
Last round in the half.
One more.
One more.
I don't have money now.
Yeah, that's how it works, unfortunately. Let's do this mid play again, but let's Viper spit this. Sage, you go through main.
Safety's off.
Let's Gecko up from here.
No.
Fully smoked. Pin beacon here. Saw you, little homie.
In the smoke, back, far back.
I'm ulting.
Oh, he got us both? You're kidding.
What?
Yeah, sorry, the spike isn't there.
Who trained you?
Last player standing.
105.
How have I done 95 on Viper? Just to spray through the smoke. Empty. Still started, one more.
You guys get a fake of me watching you now. I'm going to the other team.
Remember to talk to each other.
Any
out
bias?
there. I need a drop. We communicate. We win.
Anybody?
Nah.
Cheers.
Wow.
I got you. I got
actually
you.
did. That's a mistake, especially a sheriff. I'll buy. Give me a friend.
Cheers.
I feel so strange not having a mole.
I want
I'm gonna go in nest. This'll work. This'll surely work. Surely.
Surely.
Surely they don't drone nest.
headshotted.
Ah! My regen shield. Ooh.
Reloading.
Spike down A.
That'll work. Going up.
How is he 1/3 me with a classic 42 on Killjoy?
Reloading.
What?
Came through mid, I think.
I have been mid all around.
Last player standing.
Oh, then I don't know.
I picked up a shorty accidentally.
Oh,
Empty.
of course, I'm on top of screens.
One more.
You man ready for a light show?
Let's force.
Had to walk through the smoke in mid while I walked down tube, probably.
Who objects that first angle? Crazy. Did you force? Force! Force! Force, Mr. Gecko.
Don't hold back.
Again?
Going up. Caution here. Right here.
Oh, not my brightest move.
She's a spawn.
Spike planted.
You get shot. You lose the round.
Nice
You lose
shot.
the game. It's an FPS game.
Wait, there is a guy called Karak Chai.
For Toolbox, there is a guy called Karak Chai. Thanks for the 9 months.
Somebody's there.
Someone's there. You win this.
I got you. I got you.
Too slow. Enti. That guy's on a million ping.
They mess with one of us.
Surely.
I did 100.
Surely we force again, right?
Surely.
161 ping for Kid is crazy.
Well, I mean, he is in India.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's actually not that much. I would have thought he'd have much more.
How have they still not started? They keep walking
Long
on
time
kitchen,
no
I think.
bits.
The Viper? Yeah, probably.
Viper dead.
On the O? Minus 50.
Spike down.
Left spike.
B.
One on top of yellow.
One
Top
enemy
yellow.
remaining.
He was there as well.
That's unknown.
Careful now.
Reloading.
Here. Gun here.
Because it's Kid.
You just trying to make me miss the match? Oh, he's kitchen.
You
Nice.
are in our way.
Still haven't started. Easy.
Let them try to get
Maybe this Viper won't try and walk up mid every single round. Oh, we got map selection last round.
through the calm. I see.
Is this real now?
Yeah, this is
real
for
round
real.
round. All right.
Come on. Silver and Jet on A. Silver Jet Harbor A.
What?
Viper lurked mid.
How?
Again. Viper mid.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
Welcome to my world.
Spike planted.
GG's.
GG.
Just to piss
Nice
off
try.
Canadaman.
Do we just keep playing?
I mean, you guys can keep playing if you want. But goodbye.
Yeah, keep playing. I'll keep casting.
What was it just pissed off Canada, man? What, you've taken over him on bids? Oh, I thought they would have started.
You're smiling on your face. You're loving life right now, aren't you?
I'm loving life. I'm so excited about this matchup. Look, there's so many things combining into the day that make me excited. You know, first of all, I get to cast some epic games in front of a crowd, 4 Red Bull Homegrounds, and an epic matchup. It doesn't get better than this.
Yeah, and we've got a semi-final still to come as well, so this is where I put you guys on the spot. Look, it's very rare that I get to work with you wonderful people, and I apologise for doing this, but I am going to ask for some predictions here for this first, best of
I
three.
hate you for this.
Of course you would, Ian.
Sorry, Ash. Well, it might be the last time we work together, who knows? But we've got Cloud9
Sounds like a
waiting.
threat.
Who is going to be in that semi-final later today? I think you might be nervous to say a certain team in front of this crowd. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, whoa.
Apparently Canadaman is chasing me to be the top cheerer, but I have a job tongue.
But I'm actually expecting it to be a
Wait, we're playing Haven?
into the
Fnatic picked
semifinal.
Haven, I
I
guess?
think that Fnatic have this opportunity to take it up against G2.
So they banned Sunset.
I'm stressing
Oh,
though, like,
we might get Fnatic Pearl.
predictions.
Now
I
again,
love
I'm ending the
both
stream
teams
at
so much,
7 p.m.
but I do think we're going to get that grand final rematch here in the semis.
I mean, there's nothing really to
7
stress about
p.m.
because at the same
is-
time, yeah, we don't know who's going to come out on top. We know that this is going to be a very
In how
close
many
matchup
hours?
Either way, right? Whether that's Fnatic or G2.
4.5.
Again, this is the off-season. Anything can happen.
So if they're 2-2-0s, then we could watch all of it. Why? Because I'm playing football.
Right now, but I want to see Jorgamo play at the highest of level.
But what about Sayonara? You want to see the 16-year-old
I
come
want
out
to
here
see
and
that.
pop off?
I want to see everyone pop off, right? Let's go to 3 maps over time. Let's have it all.
Do you think this
Yeah,
is
I'm
going to
touching
be a
grass. Well, I'm
highly
touching
contested
AstroTurf
three-map
actually,
series?
and it's also very
I
cold.
want to see Pearl. Like, I am begging both these teams to let me see Pearl right now. It's been so long.
Bro, I
that
could have
we've
played
not
one more.
seen Either of
I saw the map veto and I was like, oh, we don't have time for one more. But we actually did. Maybe I should load it back up. I don't think Phoenix is very good on Icebox. I think that's what I learned. And yes, I was just pissing about. Can you match each European term to the group in which it belongs? 6 Sporkle accepted countries. Eight rivers. Two currencies. And one landmark. Look at me go. Look at me go. I want to do those kind of quizzes that we had yesterday, though. That was like, what was it? The most... What was it? In fact, I could just get it up. Also read this. Hold on. Have I ever been to a goals? I have been to a goals, but where I play now isn't a goals. Health's our priority. The one that I used to play at, I think, shut down. Health's our priority and we're not in a position to play. I'm sorry for all the people that came and travels to watch. Why did I need to read this? I know that. God, I actually could have done one more. Yeah, let me get up the guy who did the other ones that I was doing yesterday. They were fun. How do I go? Oh. Yesterday. Countries by life expectancy. I mean, to be honest, I could just keep going with this. I keep trying this, to be honest, with a new lease on life. Maybe some of you didn't see it yesterday. Liechtenstein. Put Scandinavia in there. As far as I'm aware, all of the Baltics are in there as well. Oh, still haven't started. Okay, cool. Germany, Belgium, Netherlands. Don't know why Romania came to mind, but it did. Austria, Switzerland, Luxembourg, Poland, Greece. Did I get Andorra? I did. Portugal. Put Spain. I know that Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia were all on there. What have I not got? Croatia. Czechia, Slovakia, Slovenia, Australia, New Zealand. Now, if you get one wrong, that's it. Oh, we still haven't started. My God. Turkey was 96. It was, you're right. Exactly correct. Russia was wrong. Mongolia was wrong. I know that. China was correct, I think. China was on there. I got Singapore. I think Malaysia was on there. We're winning, don't come back. Okay. Walkouts. I mean, don't worry, we won't miss it now. I'm still thinking of countries. What are 11 and 12? We got these before. Canada, USA, Mexico was on there. Did I put Iceland? I did. Not North Korea. Got Japan. Got Malta. Cyprus. So that's Fnatic. I actually think they'll probably lose, to be honest. Oh, did I not put France? I didn't even put France. Well, who won yesterday? A bunch of teams. There was many games yesterday. Fnatic and G2 went 1-1. Cloud9 and T1 went 2-0. I've got Malaysia and Singapore. Was the US correct? It was 30. There you go. 79.56. Live walkout. Mike, you're right here. Mongolia is wrong. Why do people keep wanting? Why do so many people think Mongolia's is so high? I put Portugal, haven't I? What's 15? What am I missing here? Congo. You really want me to put Congo? Do I think, again, Serbia is always the risk. Mauritius, Madagascar. Bulgaria is correct, surely. Although only just. Bahrain, yes, these are the ones that I needed to remember. UAE, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait. I would guess Oman. Let's go. Saudi. See, this is where it gets tense, though. The UK is all of the UK. You can't have England as well. The UK. Israel, yes. That's 15. We're just missing 27 from that. The Vatican isn't on there, I guess, because they don't have enough data. Russia was wrong. Gwinston trying to get us to be wrong. Brunei. I've got Ireland, I think. Do I? I must do, because I just typed in and it wasn't there. I've got Cyprus. Do you think Georgia? Kid said India would be wrong. Why is Euro not S tier? St. Kitts and Neversea, this is where we get into it. Do you think I should try Jamaica? You won the game? What, without me? Where's throw C? San Marino? Didn't I already get it? I think Cuba has good medical care. Let's go. Let's try Jamaica. Oh, Jamaica is 93. Okay, that makes that tough then. Because then it's like what islands, Caribbean islands are there that you would... Oh, Chile, yes, and Uruguay were correct. Okay, here we go. We'll pause this. I want to see how far we can get.
Yeah, it feels like this is going to be completely a pace changer here for Fnatic. The fact that they want to put pressure onto G2, the fact that they can maneuver across the map really, really quickly. You just love to see it. That, you know, this is going to be a great match to get things started.
I want to see how far we can get on that
one
list.
Of the best maps that we could get started off for Red Bull Homegrounds as a whole.
Yeah, one of the bread and butter maps.
What leads to people living long lives? I would say good health service, obviously. So probably somewhat wealthy.
To land on Pearl for map 3.
Climate, I would say you want to live in not too cold. I would say living in the cold probably is worse. Clean air, yes.
You want to rep that badge. So let's see who's going to take this. Is it G2 or is it going to be Fnatic making it into the semi-finals?
Let's go. Finally, Valorant. Only 2 hours late.
That we will, Ian. That we will. Super excited about this one. Fnatic beginning things on the attacking side as G2 elects to begin on the defense.
I did put China.
What they do.
I thought my internet crashed then. That would have been the funniest thing that had ever happened in any stream ever. If my internet just crashed.
Just be Jogamo with that first contact outside A.
That would have been so funny.
With first blood. But the thing with Fnatic is that you've realized there's a lot of pressure here. You might want to poke and prod in different directions. Trent doubles up, though Fnatic are quick
we're in
to
a 3v3. This round will
they are the patience to be rewarded.
maybe come down to a couple key players here, depending on how it goes.
G2 just reclearing some of this
Double push mid.
A little bit more information.
Still have this camera here.
Showing intention, really. G2 want to make sure they want to get things started on the right foot, where they're dictating the tempo and they're illustrating it to perfection already. Quick mid push, and there might be a breakaway here. If Chronicle isn't ready for it, but he gets by with his life. Leaf now needs to walk in aggressive, doesn't get traded. Fnatic need to react to this quickly.
But look at this, Fnatic. You can see Alpha is
Oh,
ready
that's a
for
spike.
the swing, but to drop Spike
Should
there.
be the round. Big kill by Valen.
For Boaster to recover with 30 seconds on the
These three
clock.
can just
It's hard
fully
for
group
Boaster.
up.
A 1v3 required of the captain. There's Tripwire in front of him, Spike far away. Sure, he's got a little bit of a TP to go through. No, he doesn't have it available, so it will even be shown. Sure, Smoke does give him some place, some position, really, to work around this, and he'll get the plant. Is there a chance here? Do we believe in this?
I mean, you have got the stun going through. When it comes to G2, you know they're going to flood on site together.
No, they will, but can Boaster isolate the fights? The answer is a big fat
Okay,
no
good
to
answer
them,
by
as it's
G2.
Jonah to draw final blood in the first round. It's G2 to get things started on the right foot.
Securing this pistol round, immense. The way to set the tone for any map. But I like the protocoling here from both these squads, right? G2, they lose a couple players early on over towards A lobby. That's the green light to push out towards mid, re-clear a bit more of that space, because on defense on Haven, when you're split across 3 sites, but really 4 major choke points if you're including Garage. You do have to go searching and trying to cover a little bit more ground, ensure that you can play those numbers together, not give these attackers a chance to divvy you up.
All right, back to the quiz. Give me some countries. Give me some countries. It's not Mongolia. It's not Honduras. You know that, kid. Greece, I've already got. Fiji is a risk. You fucking melon, you fucking idiot. Continents by number of countries. It's fucking North America, isn't it? What am I doing? It's South America. What am I doing? I forgot about the Caribbean. Fucking, that's Oceania. Let's go. Landlocked countries minefield. Okay. Kazakhstan. This one I think is more gettable. Austria. Switzerland. Liechtenstein. Luxembourg. San Marino. Vatican City. Oh, we're back. Okay, pause.
Jumping in again post-tech pulls as G2 got themselves some guns.
Who will see better, Amir? Here.
That they do. For Fnatic, it's going to be this look towards mid right off the gate. 4 people swinging over towards window. See, it's just going to be the trip to watch over towards B, right? But great information seeking. You can already see the push down C long from Lee.
Okay, the TP in, but Bosa doesn't have the spike.
Crossover comes in. Ooh, nice little pickup from Jolgama. Makes the job for Fnatic a little bit more difficult, but the whole plan is to get that spike down, a little bit more damage, say a couple kills here wouldn't be too bad. But
And Leaf is not afraid to walk up C. He's done this quite a lot.
Life miserable. And he's done so right now by getting a pick on the back line. And the 3 players of Fnatic sort of in the middle of things. Scrambling for some air. They'll try and break out. Yeah, the classics aren't going to be fighting too much. Scratch that, because Chronicle and Sayonara has found a little...
What?
Oh, what? There might be a possibility here. No way. Round number 2, we have upsets with classics.
I am sorry, what the hell is this randomizer skin line?
Will not be able to do much against the 2 remaining Bulldogs at G2 gather. A very difficult...
You sound very annoyed there.
You gotta be happy with that if you're Fnatic, though, right? You look at the fact that you managed to get that spike planted. That was the whole point of shifting over towards that B site. Guarantee you get a little bit of that extra money into your pockets, and then you take a couple of weapons alongside.
Don't know about the flash
away.
into the cage. Felt a little
of course,
unpracticed. Dirk wouldn't have done that.
A relatively decent bonus round going into this because they did have Leaf just onto a pistol that particular round.
Sure.
He only goes with a stinger
It'll be
though.
interesting to see how they look to protocol now on defense, make the most out of this bonus round.
Okay, so we will keep an eye out on the map here. See
Sorry, I spent a month holiday in Amsterdam. I come back and riot selling cardboard boxes.
Early influence now towards Garage.
Oh, remove the Team Heretics spot. That's a good point.
But how soon do they vacate the premises? They fall into the safety of C as Fnatic take control of Garage for themselves.
Garage. Why do you say that?
I think looking to see if there was going to be that.
What the fuck is that symbol that I use?
But it was actually positioned over towards C long instead. But look at how
where is the straight line on the keyboard? I use it so often.
After Fnatic do a little bit of that soul search.
Huh?
Definitely a lot of mind games in play here, with the question marks now no longer being there for G2 gaining that Garage control. They might be able to put a little bit more pressure into B, but Leaf couldn't help himself with a little bit more of exploration. Alpha is able to find it out, but it's not without the reply. Valor keeps the pressure on.
Am I dumb?
As a Fnatic fan, I am concerned, disappointed.
Moderate table, thanks for the 2 months.
And extremely grumpy.
Above enter? Not on my keyboard. I use this all the time. Where the fuck is it?
They're ensuring that they're able to collapse on any player or 2 players stuck in that choke point. Now leaving it up to Giacomo and Jonah P, just looking to do a little bit of that extra damage.
And you can see the fact that the influence of the second round coming into this one, they weren't able to save too many major rifles, any bulldogs, all that. So they're sort of having to set.
I am stun locked by this.
And it goes for this attempt. But given how safe Fnatic are going to play in these situations, you know, you're sort of hoping for a helmet.
I'm so confused.
But Fnatic don't do any of those, especially when Chronicle is on the back
I'm just gonna do dash.
leaving no survivors.
A comfortable round there for Fnatic. Decent amount of damage done. I think G2, we're hoping to deny that ult orb over towards Fnatic with how Jonah P was kind of weaving away from the
I don't know
center,
what's
but
happened to my
overall,
brain.
A nice start from
I
both
feel like I've gone mad.
sides.
I've gone mad.
So far, how ruined is Fnatic with this new team in your opinion?
There we go. Thanks for the 7 months.
Shift plus the key above enter if you want.
But the key above enter is just backspace. What do you mean?
Instantly see maybe it's
What the
small
fuck is
set play
your
with a simple stun
the
and a
key above
surge
enter?
out and long, but it's quickly respected because G2 have felt a lot of bodies have been thrown
Next
into
to it
this
then?
side.
Here's what I would describe my keyboard as. Here's enter. Then you've got backspace here. And you've got this has got this bracket on it and like this squiggly bracket. And here you've got hashtag and this little line. And here you've got like a shift.
I mean, they figured out where one of the shock dots, where one of the tripwires are.
And here you got at.
Are you using the 65 keys keyboard? Use the FN key and then backspace.
Seems to be very flexible, and they will be ending up towards.
No, but I do it for my streams and videos anyway. This is what I can't work out. That I know how to do it because I do it all the time. This is why I'm so confused because I know I don't press backspace.
The pressure is everlasting, and G2 doing an excursion of their own towards A long are figuring out maybe that's not the position of attack.
Which is why I'm so confused.
This is
Number one Shy Fan, thanks for the 22 months. I feel absolutely stun locked by this. Because I use that little line all the time. Like in my videos and my streams. But I can't, it's like thinking about riding a bike.
There's nothing Fnatic can do.
Do you have a backslash? It's usually shift plus backslash.
I think you're right. I think it is shift plus backslash, but that's giving me question mark now.
Fnatic had no one to look, and they make it work.
I like the idea.
Sounds like you went to Amsterdam and not me. Lol TMVY.
But G2, they're protocoling to look to re-clear over towards A lobby. And it was just a margin of half a second that Giacomo was actually able to slip through the cracks without Chronicle seeing him.
Yeah, that little second was enough to put G2 now in pole position heading into this. But Fnatic, they've got money to spare.
TMV, do you like your chicken fried, grilled, baked, boiled, or raw?
Fnatic have to play off a player's disadvantage.
I like fried chicken, I guess.
Losing out on that recon ability as well.
That's /shift you get.
Into this, especially when
oh yeah.
Being able to take down these trips.
Yeah, it's by backslash.
Deep of a setup that he has going towards.
Yeah, there it is.
Makes it very
oh.
Yeah.
I didn't want an arcane review. What?
Out on that recon ability as well. Difficult early on into this, especially when those shocks have been such a big part in being able to take down these trips from Leaf early on. And you can see how deep of a setup that he has going towards C-Long. It makes it very comfortable for G2 to lean towards the right side of this map.
Mostly center this time around, right? Picking up 4 players, looking for a mid-explosion, but that also is by essence of elimination here. They'll know that's the A side being picked up. 4 players moving along B. This is the plan. Let Fnatic move into this A side, but they're looking to crunch into you where you least expect it. Oh, yeah, that's a bit of a rough shot for Trent. Can't do any damage on side like that. Fnatic now need to realize what the play is. Alpha on Scout on the back line. Chronicle as well.
Oh, how far behind was I?
Is the first player to find a pick, so it does mean nothing to stabilize 4 versus 4.
There we go. 4v2.
G2 are starting to break through, and they're not taking any prisoners here.
All coming from
able to answer back, but they're running out of players. 2v3. Alpha is now dealt with, so Boast is all by himself. 3 to deal with, but G2 gonna move in together, and as a unit, will put Fnatic in the dirt.
G2 look comfortable right now on these retakes. And I think a big thing in that round is
okay. I mean, this is Fnatic's home ground as well, so not looking great for them.
To have that recon information.
Whoa, what's this?
Force Fnatic to play a lot more.
So this is becoming more and more common. This little spam here, we saw SR do it a lot as well, just spamming the normal Sova dart location. We saw SR actually found this interesting, right? SR would wait a couple seconds. So they'd give it a couple seconds, see if that spam came in, and then go to the silver lineup position. Probably someone will just learn a slightly different lineup. I mean, am I watching Arcane? Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about Arcane. I did for the first season on my old channel. I've been taking notes. I've been taking notes on what I've thought so far. So far, I've watched the first 3 episodes, so I've watched like the first act of season 2, but I haven't watched the other 2. Scrotum Squishy 420. Got gifted a sub from Thinky Man's Jiggly Wigglies. $100-minute rant calling it woke for having lesbian story. No, that would.
Jonah P as well, but
right, countries landlocked. Go. Rwanda. Burundi. CAR. I mean, Uzbekistan is as well, surely. And I think Turkmenistan. Malawi. Chad. South Sudan. I don't know about Sudan, but South Sudan definitely is. Thank you, Nala1, for the 300 bits. Nepal. Bhutan. Mali. That was in Mauritania or no, I don't think Mauritania is. Or Mauritius, whichever one it is. Burkina Faso. Serbia. Fuck. Paraguay. Oh, we're back. Pause.
Oh man, Fnatic running around like headless chickens right now. G2.
It's fine. You're just watching Fnatic get
such
destroyed.
Such simplicity. Sure, the Guardian of Alpha, you find some damage, but he was in no man's land. Spike left, very far forwards. Valen aggresses himself, catches Sayonara off guard. Okay, I think G2 are showing intent here.
Oh, that's not great by Leaf. Alan just leaves it. I think you got to one-way this and hold it.
No matter how many players up against, he's always got a chance on the clutch.
Yeah, down to a 2v1 situation, seeing if anyone else will give him something to bite. Right now, G2, they protocol it well, right? Playing this pairing.
He's wondering why there isn't a smoke there.
Up, not looking
for sure.
to give Chronicle any opportunity to pick them apart.
There is a slight idea from G2 where the spike is. And they must expect Chronicle hasn't crossed already. Stinger, this is going to be bad timing for Chronicle. This is going to be abysmal. Yeah, that is rough. But hey, look, given how the round started, Fnatic getting 3 kills to the name,
I mean, it's correct the decision maybe that. I mean, I think when you're playing Omen and can one-way this, there's not really much you can do. I guess you don't know if he has cages or not.
The Rolling Thunder utilized alongside that Neural Theft there as well. So for G2, maybe it was also a worthwhile investment to maintain.
Just Fnatic's main roster? I mean, everyone but Leo.
So far, looking to find that opportunity to continue to cycle into those ultimates once again into this half. Now Fluid with the operator positioning.
MEA's downfall must be studied.
Leading over towards the safe side. It's a great read.
I mean, FUT got through.
Smoke drops. So vision prohibited here from Jogamo. And this is what the timeout was all about. This round right here for Fnatic. Can they break through on this attacking side right now? Oh dear, G2 have got a crunch possibility. 3 players defending the safe side, and they want to go aggressive themselves. Fnatic have got a hint of it. They kind of smell it. Oh. There's something up. Jogamo gets interrupted. Boast is able to open things up on short as well.
There is still 2 players on the side.
2 players on the A side for G2. You thought you dealt with the defenders. Think again. Backline. Extravaganza coming through from Fnatic.
Okay, nice.
They've
Nice
broken
little
through
exit
the A
by
side, and
Fnatic.
this round is theirs.
Again, Leaf pushing up C.
Now it's all about timing. Still, there is that trip to reveal Leaf as
Probably
well.
Mike shouting there.
But overall, an impossible round for him to win. Fnatic would have to make immense mistakes. And with Chronicle lurking on the other side of the map, there should be no opportunity for Leaf to find.
Yep, not much. Hey, well, again, you know, we talked about Chronicle earlier, no matter what situation is in, he's not going to go out without a fight. Leaf is definitely the same in that situation. It's just a matter of respect, you know. Don't go around thinking you can win 1v1s in this matchup. Like we said, there's beef in this series. There's beef in this matchup. G2 versus Fnatic. It doesn't get more story than that.
I'm a little bit surprised that we actually see Alpha searching for Leaf here as well, because he already has that ultimate online, the kill contract there for the ISO. And then their pockets are hurting a little bit here as well. Fnatic, they do need to maintain as much economy as they can.
100%. So maybe that mistake could end up biting them further along the line. You know, weaker economy. It's not like they built up too much, like you said. So we'll have to see if that.
Okay,
You
4
know,
ults here for
will come to bite them,
Fnatic.
but,
Big
you know,
round.
4 ultimates for Fnatic. It's hard to seeing them.
Obviously, the
It's
ISO
hard
good
to see them
against an
being on
op.
the back
Again,
foot
I
on this
personally
round,
don't
given that
love
they've
the
got so much
Neon
to
op.
work
I guess
with.
it worked from last round, but
And they do. They dealt with the operator really well in this round here as well.
it's like a classic Fnatic exec.
Up short, knowing that Giacomo is going
Omen
to look to
flash here
reposition that
into
line of
TP
sight.
here behind you when you can't hear or see.
Now it's gonna be that
ISO
lean
pushing
back
up
over
this
towards
way.
the A side.
Yeah, Fnatic. Let's see if they can break through again. The A site has been exposed before. G2 so quick to react. When you have the Neon dashing through the site, dashing through the map, you can get very quickly to the right positions. Trent and Giacomo break through, through the dimensional drift. And
Still
he makes it work
2v2
with
though.
But it's still an equalized scenario. But Fnatic
Have
have got
ISO ult though, so if
That
you
they
get
do
the
with a
next
great
kill, you win the
paranoia
round.
coming out from Boaster to allow that play to even happen.
But look at the heaven spacing. Valen's got to be patient.
Leaf
though. You
again
don't want to
going
take
on
the
a
fight
fucking
too early. You want Leaf to be in the optimal
on
position
play.
so that you can see him being patient in this endeavor. He's got the paranoia available. This is so important. But for Fnatic, they need
So
to be
he now needs to
unpredictable
come
with their
here and
placements,
sell
right?
like this
but also not
flash.
be exposed to the elements. Oh, there's so much to think
want him to
about
flash
here,
now?
but Fnatic need to make it work.
With this
Boaster.
timing, though, you can expect that they are buying time for the flank.
Oh, the paranoia! It just funnels out for you right into the hands of Leaf.
Well
Boaster
played
can't
by
hold
G2.
on.
Well
G2,
played in the
make it
2v2.
work. 2v2 as clean as possible.
Putting down a smoke here, putting down the flash, just by, like just
CT,
keeping
there
attention
had to
here.
be the anticipation that Leaf was trying to wrap back around. And as
Actually
soon as
did
they
fairly
start to
well
get
against the
that
Euro to
paranoia
hold
comes
here.
out.
Oh,
And
well,
a
I say
great
hold, but you know,
response from G2.
delay enough
Sure,
to get
Fnatic,
there.
They managed to stop the bleeding, those 3 rounds in a row, but unable
I think
to keep
Fnatic got
together.
punished there for not being
that's the important
brave
part, right?
with
You
their
wanna be able
Euro
to
ult,
start feeling
right?
comfortable.
Because
And
they
again,
popped Euro ult
young
right at the
players
start,
across
which
the
means
Fnatic,
you get the
that
advantage of
comfort
you get
is
to
really
clear everything
important.
out,
You wanna
right? So
make
you
sure
pop
that
your
your
ult
players in the
straight
right
away.
mental space as
It means that
possible.
you
And
clear
starting
everything
to
out, but
drag
what it
out, you
also
know,
means is
straight
that
off the
they
heavy
have
training.
time,
But
once
that
they
hasn't
feel
happened
this,
so
to
far for
actually
Fnatic. They're
rotate
hoping
in,
they
and
can
Leaf
start
gets
to
here
change
just in time to
I
trade
think
that last kill.
especially starting out on attacking side first, where this composition should be
Yeah, they
shining a
ult
little
nowhere
bit more.
with a
It's
smoke.
going to be a little bit of a struggle on defense, I think, to hold up against Giacomo's Neon.
Straight away
considering
Alpha
all the
dies.
crowd control.
I mean, this is
that
a
is
gun
given
that
there.
Chronicles should come and pick
Alpha
up.
going down early. Tough looks when that kill contract was available to be utilized into this round here as well. Could have been a massive difference maker. But we'll see how Fnatic recovers.
Still trying to clear out
Listen,
Boaster though.
G2, there's a sense of confidence within them, right? They're making plays purposefully without making too many mistakes.
Drone
to be
sees
fair.
nothing.
They're working as a unit, and it shows.
Might need to just play off site now.
Fnatic.
Oh, they
Looking to
ult.
break through into the A site, 3rd time running, but the neural theft reveals it all. Perfectly showing where exactly the plan is for Fnatic. G2 maneuver into the defense of it before Fnatic can say hello, Giacomo. He rushes in. He's deep into the defense of the site. Fnatic are no longer with us in round number 9 as G2 show who's boss on the A site.
A great neural theft to grab all of that information there for G2, and they're more than happy to fight forward. Great utility
Oh
saw
my.
being thrown out there by Jonah Pia as well,
Get quick,
denying
G2.
that crunch from short and allowing Giacomo to even isolate those players on site and playing towards long. Now Fnatic, again, back into this kind of awkward buy situation, right? Where we've consistently seen Alpha forcing up into that Guardian for the rest of the team. Most of the time, it has just been those general eco weapons, a couple pistols in hand. Again, sticking together here, kind of playing that death ball approach into these rounds, knowing that they do need to recover this Phantom if Sayonara does fall.
Oh man, can Fnatic exploit the weakness? Giacomo's read it, pings it. Paranoia showing intent. I think Jonah narrowly avoids it. Still 1-for-1 traded. If you're Fnatic, you need a little bit more than that. Kayak able to break through with a shot. But it's a
He
tough one.
just gets
it's all
out.
obfuscation. It's all an illusion because they're heading towards the C site, and G2 need to be quick on their feet.
That they do. You do have
Oh, he
the
loses
retake
the shield.
camera
That's
available
actually
here for
quite
Leaf
big.
as well.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, that's deadly.
Oh, you can see the panic of Fnatic's
Wow.
faces as G2 make
What an
them
ult.
dance. That's the 8th round collected, and my oh my, is this a lead for them?
It definitely is. I think what's really nice seeing from G2 as well is that they're not afraid to invest these ultimates to secure
My worry for
these round
Fnatic, and maybe
wins.
we'll see on map
And
2
you'd
what
say, okay,
happens,
well,
but my
let's say
worry
round
would
two,
be
maybe
that
they haven't needed it.
No.
this is
they
like
haven't.
meant to
I
be
think
their
they've
best map.
They've been pretty good with cycling through those ultimates, right? And for G2 right now, sure they don't have many, but you can rest assured that Jonah will be given a few orbs here and there.
But right now, I mean,
yeah,
G2 just
you've already
looking.
done the damage. You're by worst case scenario, you're up 4 rounds at the end of the half.
Oh, he might just try and ult him here.
It's a big advantage to be having, especially on a map
Like Alpha
like
should know that someone is roughly, you know,
Now again, this
in this
pressure
area, so you
that
probably
Fnatic are
could
looking to
find
show
some
towards
kind of
Raj,
ult
the same
angle.
protocoling that we saw early on into this half.
Again, Leaf just
Leaf goes
constantly pushing
searching
up
once
C.
again. Whenever there's a lack of presence outside C, Leaf just finds so much information for G2 to play off.
It's insane. Kill
If she gets the
contract.
neon instead.
Can the 1v1, the mini game, Alphaya versus Jogomo. Oh, but Alphaya's got that extra shield to him, so he'll be winning that 1-for-1. Will that space be exploited? You can already see Fnatic moving in together towards this A site. Alphaya spotted once again. You need to be careful. You know there's presence here. Fnatic are second guessing themselves.
That they are. The ultimates come out here as well, just to give that additional information towards Fnatic. It's going to force Leaf off of the advanced angle that he had towards C as well.
Oh, the mind games. Sticking to the original plan, even though that's where most of the defenders are.
Oh.
Alphaya without a care in the world. That is a 3K.
Okay, again, you see why the Cypher ult got nerfed in
fight.
back-to-back rounds.
They're looking
Well, not
good
back-to-back,
right
but
now.
you know,
These plays
couple of rounds
have
in
been the
a
saving
in
grace
a
here
short
for
time span.
Fnatic.
It's
These
basically won the
A-site
round.
hits and a flawless round for Fnatic. What a way
Have
to
the
bring
Euro one there.
themselves to a third.
Last round in
I mean,
the half.
Fnatic needed something. They needed a play, they needed a Hail Mary, and Alphaya brought it to them. Sure, the kill contract was the initiation of that, but the next double kill on the site, deleting both of the defenders, that was the icing on the cake, and now it's safe to say that Fnatic have got a little bit more pace on them.
Thought they do. The kill contract, I feel like we almost never see Alpha lose one of those.
No.
Realistic. I don't know what the exact numbers are, but it very rarely does it ever happen. I hope that we do get to see him cycling into that a little bit more on defense. It was something that we were lacking a little bit here on the attacking side.
Oh, it's Bosa with the
So
open.
they finally
It's
catch
Fnatic
Leaf.
haven't been getting too many
I
of
mean,
these
like every
first
round he's
kills,
been
but
walking down here like a ranked player.
Not too bad. Dimensional Rift, Kayak.
Now those
Taking a break
one
from
ways
the
won't be
C
there
side.
anymore.
Pinging out where one of the players are. Jonah undiscovered, at least traded. Fnatic will be able to gain
Spike,
space control, but they left the spike behind. And Valen is able to fight that for now. Trent, oh, he's blinded. Fnatic taking no chances as they want to make their way into the seaside. Jogomo undiscovered. He's got 3 more to play with. The fact that Fnatic have got 2 players that are low, if Jogomo goes onto a rifle, this could be within the realms of reason.
It's a big thing. And you've also got the
just gonna ult
expiry
him, though.
date secured there on the shield there for Alpha, so no additional protection for him either. He's still got a concuss to work with here for Jogomo. Narrowly missed.
Kill contract doesn't connect. Jogomo goes in. That's the first, but he reveals himself.
Oh.
Tries to get the shot on quick enough against both.
Okay,
of the Fnatic.
8-4. We
But
maybe
Fnatic
have a
close to
game.
being 8 rounds
I want to see if
behind
we can see
and
Mike.
Get the mitigation of an 8-4 score by halftime.
Defense becomes doable with this halftime
Oh,
score
no,
here
I
as
bet that
well.
was
It's a
Mike.
big difference maker for the side of Fnatic if they're able to secure the pistol round.
That they do. And now entering on the defensive side, Fnatic are looking to get on the front foot after all. This is their map pick, right? They're kind of relying on Haven to be their own before they move into Bind, which is sort of a more unknown entity for them. We don't know what to expect, really, if they've made any changes, compositionally and all. But I'm excited about this one. Defensive side for Fnatic.
Anyone see a big Mike head? Or some guy who looks like Victor
All right,
Vector? We
folks,
now have
at home
halftime.
as well. They're probably looking at this and are pretty excited. This is
We've got half times now? Jesus. Who's mid-bot support? I don't know. Fnatic, I would guess. He's gonna watch them lose. You don't think ISO is good, Dan? I think ISO has proven to be pretty good. I think the ult is quite strong. Who's better now, ISO or Phoenix? That was the debate I had in my video today.
Pistol round, set the tempo here on defense. And right off the gate, pressured off of this A lobby angle here, Fnatic. A very similar look from Chronicle to how Leaf actually played out the pistol round in the first half. Not pushing nearly as far. Leaf kind of wise to those antics here as well.
So scary playing against Jorgamel. The fact that Neon is at the state she's at right now, it's just unleashing him further.
But look at the re-clear now from Fnatic.
Both these ciphers just pushing down C all the time.
A lobby. They've heard the reload in window here as well.
Tough one for Alpha.
Oh my god.
In and out, batter weaving like a madman. Kayak though is there for the reply, but Jorgamel slides through and keeps the advantage here for G2, leaving Chronicle on a very
unless
hot
Chronicle
seat.
can win a 1v3, there should
No
be
standing up on this one though, but you can definitely know he's zoned in. It's 3 players up against the 1. The spike is already being planted. You can already call this round over as G2 make this round
especially
their
with
own.
Jorgamel in heaven.
And you look at how far
Leaf back
Leaf is
here.
also playing into spawn here as well. He'll have the information to relay to G2 on if Chronicle is looking for a flank retake or if they should expect to see him over towards CT. And with Giacomo's positioning over in heaven as well, every single piece of ground is covered here in the post plant.
And look, you win these pistols, you start getting those slight advantages, right? The 2 first rounds of each half. And G2 are looking to do that. Chronicle, tough work for him, too many angles to cover and account for. G2 running away with a first
Okay, that
round
should
of
be the
second
game,
half,
as long as
continuing
G2
the
don't
pistols. As,
fumble this
Fnatic are
round.
looking to bounce up
You would have
quickly. Again,
thought.
sure, they did mitigate the crisis earlier on in the half. It's
Big
only
round for
difference
Brown, I mean,
now
that's
becoming the
crazy.
5th one. But you know, it was kind of a prerequisite for them to start a comeback to be getting a pistol round.
That it really was, you know, just being able to set the tone, trying to deny any opportunity for G2 to find the double digits early on into this second half. I think it's been a slow start here for Fnatic.
2
We've seen
guns,
some of that
hello.
brilliance in some of those set play rounds on
When they
the
have 2
attacking
guns,
side.
it's a bit of a
Those
mistake
ace
here.
splits that they had
They
looked
bought
towards.
Jorgamel a Vandal because he couldn't afford.
Now on this eco,
But you
Fnatic
can't only
pushes
have
all
2.
the way out towards mid. Might be able to catch Leaf off on that flank, but with this presence being shown, I'm actually not certain G2
If you
are
lose
gonna
one of
get
those
to
guns, I mean,
Doesn't look like it. They've met no resistance, so I don't know, a bit eerie, maybe. As soon as they cross through mid, sure, they'll know because of Kayak. But realistically, how many do you really run away with?
Oh, just spotted.
It's
Or
not that
in
big of
trouble.
an investment for G2. They've only got 2 rifles other than pistols. I mean, one of them is even an SMG. So Fnatic aren't too far off the beat when it comes to the weapons.
No, they aren't. And now making this call to actually re-clear towards A lobby, expecting
Jewel the Owl!
pushed up a little bit
Thanks for
more
the sub.
information, expecting the rotation to have gone through towards C after that mid info was found.
Double stun, connecting up both players to the
That's your
backside,
gun,
but they
round
don't
over.
anticipate Alpha, 2 players ahead. Alpha is nasty with it. Truly feeling on top of his game of the ice. So 2 remaining for G2 trying to break through. Only one of them holding a rifle, SMG rather, the
Is there
Spectre
any
Valen
tier
gets
list
one.
video this week?
But Jonah's no more
I've
leaving
literally
Valen
made
to
one
do it all by
today.
himself. He spots out where one is, but Chronicle is going all the way around him. Sure, you'll expect to look behind you, no? But he's got 15 seconds. He's going to have to run towards this B site quickly, but at least he'll be able to play that as he pleases.
Yeah, get that plant down. It will be a chance for Fnatic to recover a couple weapons on
So
that
they
A
get a
site, look
rifle.
to regroup and play this retake together. Not too much to work with here. A TP out over towards B main as well.
You know, sometimes you throw a TP, you don't know if it's a fake or not.
It's 2 body shots.
So
This should
still,
be tough to
Fnatic
win.
gonna do their due diligence. Double caged across. No gaps left.
They're baiting with that plant. Valen trying to make Fnatic guess that he had pushed over towards the garage side, playing in.
Dear me, Kayak's only got the Sheriff in hand. Valen going to be pre-firing.
Oh.
But Kayak is able to crouch.
The kill from Kayak.
End up with a
I'm in
bullet
BC Teams
between
video.
the eyes. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
probably
the
one.
defusal and
I'll
Fnatic winning round
soon
number
do a
2,
video,
upset
probably
against G2.
Sunday I'll do a video about
to secure, denying
like
10
ranking
to
how I
G2,
feel they've
a
the
momentous
roster
play for them as
building.
well. Kayak was a bit quieter on the attacking side. Took him a little bit to start to warm up into this matchup. We didn't see
Then
the
in terms of a
impact
tier
that
list
we had
for
expected
teams, like
out
where I
from
think they'll
that
finish.
pick. But now a play like that, it's got to get your blood
I'll probably do that maybe
the mind games
either
that
next
was
week
trying to
or
play
early
with
December.
that plant for C-Link there. But for Fnatic, this is a massive round win
Okay,
for
so
them.
just a big fumble by G2 there, terrible buy. You know, you can't mess up the buy like that. And then, especially when you're 9-4 up, like, just win the round. You don't need to win a bonus round. I think that's a problem that a lot of teams have, is that they don't buy according to the game they're in.
Showing that there's two spaces to their play, catching Boaster off guard, and now he's infiltrated the back.
Although they might just win anyway.
Oh no, he's in trouble. Cage breaks through. Oh, for a second there, opportunity for two picked up, but no.
It's on the
instead,
flank, but
G2 avert it.
Leaf should see
And
him.
sure, you've got Alpha here joining in on the back line, but all positions are covered by G2.
Well, Leaf just
It feels
ignores
like
his
it's
trip.
inevitable they'll be running away with this, but Alpha here is giving them some caution.
Why put a trip there if you're going to do that?
Throwing down an owl drone all by himself, though. And he will be going for this one. Nice little one-way to be thrown to.
So now Fnatic's money is in the bin. So now G2,
hit by G2.
maybe this is the strat.
Though, right? This is a round that Fnatic would have liked to take for themselves there. I think the spacing a little bit off for when Alpha was actually looking for that swing towards C-Long. Yes, he did have that shield up, but there was no opportunity for Sayonara to actually step up, be able to play with him in that. They were split up in that situation, but even trying to crunch onto site.
Let's
Player,
go G2.
It's been a tough look for him. Again, this rookie, the 16-year-old.
They just give
on
Alpha
stage
the.
right now.
They're gonna
We
try and
talked
get
a lot
Alpha this
about how
ult.
there were expectations for him.
But if Jogmo
But
does
playing
that,
in
then
front
you're
of
in
a crowd
trouble.
is a completely different
But Alpha gets the ult anyway. Now he's just gonna ult someone.
This is not a normal experience for anyone. Kill contract coming through. A Hail Mary for Fnatic. They've already got him a pick. Oh, Alpha does not lose these. A double.
So now 5v3, maybe now you push up A to try and get guns, because your guns are so bad that I think you desperately need these guns. I think if you're Kayak, you actually ult a gun here. You ult, pick up a gun, throw a gun back to your team,
Like how Boaster's actually
and get them pushed up A. I actually think that is worth, because your guns are so bad here.
Has been taken down.
Like they've got two classics and a shorty.
Surely you know.
Oh, they know. Oh, they know.
Never mind, classic OP. Never mind, shorty OP.
Boaster's a beast. Good for the one, but Trent left in a lonely world. No friends, no buddies. But that's maybe when
Just
he
ecos
gets to
on
make sure
ecos.
1v4. It's hard to imagine we'll get something like that done, but he's instantly converted it into a 1v3. And one of the remaining players has only got a classic, and he's waiting for his team to arrive as well.
I do like this. Fnatic looking to group, take this 3v1
The audio keeps going out. That
Waiting
must
for the
be
recon as well. Good diligence done by Fnatic.
Otherwise other people
Trent
would
back
punch.
line. Unstoppable for now, but Alpha
So this is good by Fnatic. They play into their win condition. They only could buy one gun, but Kayak bought Alpha.
It's a great response from
pretty
Fnatic
sure.
on the defense, looking a little bit more comfortable right now.
He bought Alpha
See
the
them
gun.
moving together a
Or
little
someone
bit
bought
better.
Alpha
These
the gun.
thrifty rounds
Maybe it was Sayonara.
have looked great.
Someone, whoever could
as far
buy,
as the
bought Alpha the
conversions go
gun.
here to keep this a
And
little
you're just
bit
playing to your
closer.
win con. They tried to go for the ult orb, it wasn't there. Alpha gets a kill anyway. Then he ults. 5v3. Win the round.
It'll be interesting to see where he posts himself.
Audio issue?
You know, like the
Do the people on Twitch have an audio issue?
A lot around the map.
Oh, yeah.
So you can be in many unexpected positions.
That's the thing, just the quick free position that's granted by that gate crash. You show the
So people on
offer
Twitch are saying
that
no.
Side, all of a sudden, he's at C.
So is it a
whereas
YouTube
Cavalry
thing?
is looking to rush back over, and for G2, they
Do
heavily
other
lean
people on
towards
YouTube
this
have an
C site,
audio
but
issue?
Thankfully, again, that great crash being a big difference maker to have this presence early on.
But G2 have a simple solution to that. Smoke for now. Hunter's Jury drawn out to see if they can find
It's like
area.
nothing is bad on
How
my
much
end.
respect Fnatic are giving it. They're not even getting an inch close to the site.
Okay,
They know this
people
is
are saying
a
it's fine.
5v5 retake. And they've got a dimensional drift here.
It must be on you
to make it
if you
work.
have an audio issue.
Oh, this is cool. Flush back, creating some confusion, creating some havoc, finding himself to the sidelines, but he needs reinforcements and he needs it quick. No one around, but Jorgamo stuck in no man's land, ends up being deleted. Valen still on site, he's doing some damage, but Kayak is annihilating the players on long. It's all down to Leaf, but there's no way on earth he will be able to win this. Spike already defused. Fnatic are keeping things close.
A massive round win there, opening things up from Kayak as well. The dimensional drift that you had mentioned.
Refreshing stream fixed it.
The information needed on site.
Must have been a weird YouTube thing.
For Jonah
Okay, Fnatic, we're back.
Thought, okay, maybe G2 can hold the line. The flashes that were going out, but Fnatic with the spacing in their flood, there was always someone to kind of step up.
Don't love the round call here from
due to that utility.
G2 against the Yorwolf.
It really is. The game
Like, normally there is going to be some gaps here on C, like if you do a fast C exec against Fnatic, that often will have some sort of gap on it, but when they've got a Yorwolf, what?
Take a step and wait for the optimal moment to move in, and I think Valen has found it. Maybe they'll keep the pressure on. One player locked on site. I feel like Sayonara is in trouble. He hasn't had the best of days, but he's trying to get himself out of that Escaderic poster.
Okay, you go 1 for 1.
You
do give up some guns.
That's a 3v4.
That's a TP into heaven.
You've got an operator into this retake here as well from Kayak. Might even be a call to try and save that weapon with how important it could be in future rounds, with how expensive of an investment it has been.
GT don't back out of this. They've got all the crossfires in the world. One flash available here.
Great
trying to
smoke.
break out, but it's Chronicle getting the first shot. This does complicate the endeavor here for G2. There's no time!
Wow.
They are the timekeepers as Fnatic break through the site and get another comeback.
Making it all worthwhile there, and the defuse to go in here
So
as
G2
well.
here. Once that smoke comes down from Boaster, they'll probably talk about this after the game. This is a pretty big mistake. I think once you get this smoke, right, so this smoke here, what you've got to do, I think, is instead of you tucking into Graffiti, so we saw the guy tuck into Graffiti, I'm not sure who it was, but I think what you've got to do is play an off angle instead. Don't tuck in the corner. Play an off angle where you're less likely to have... So we're in the timeout, we can explain it, right? So a guy died here, but there's a smoke on site. Leaf is in this smoke, right? So what I would say you want to do is when you see that smoke comes on site, instead of tucking Graffiti close here, you come down here, right? Play more of an off angle and have Leaf in the smoke ready to swing off your contact from here, because when you're down here, you're less likely to get hit by utility, right? So that when they come flooding out, they aim versus you, and then Leaf can play off you coming out of the smoke and onto these guys here, right? And then these guys, if they want to, can be kind of a second swing from hell. Then again, did they smoke heaven? Did they have a smoke heaven? I think they did, but maybe they didn't. Obviously, you have to have heaven smoked, I guess.
But flip-flop now between these two teams, right?
Jorgamo first in, Paranoia, good reaction timing here from both. Can he get out of dodge? No, the answer is a big no to that. Jorgamo wants to go even further, but no, he drops back, respects, because Fnatic are trying to block down the line onto the A side. But meanwhile, the C side's been opened up entirely for G2 to move in.
He's just gonna run forward.
Considering if he wants to go for the fight, but the pre-fire into the smoke.
He just ran through, eh?
John also said, "I'm getting out of here." He straight up went through A.
Just
now
ran
CT
this way.
control here for G2, able to relay this information back over towards the rest of his squad. Kayak on an island on C site.
Yep.
Oh
dear, running out of bullets there. Who can get his shorty out first? Kayak with the quicker hands. Oh man.
Do they have time?
G2 were great with obscuring what they wanted to go for. Brilliant stuff by Jorgamo to keep people busy, but this feels a tough world for Fnatic. Rolling Thunder even in store for G2. And yeah, with the time running out, Fnatic have got
Okay,
to
they got out the
respect
breach
this,
ult,
have
which
got
I
to run
suppose
away.
is a
And we
small
said
win.
This was a must win for G2 for them to maintain the lead. Well, they just gone and won it.
A massive swing round here
It's a
for
strange
G2
round.
to continue pushing forward. But right now, I mean, a lot of that had to do with, you were talking about Jorgamo playing that disruption for the squad. It forced two players to stay away from that C site, just keeping them completely occupied and denying that opportunity for Fnatic to group back together for that retake situation. The thing is, that's only
How
gonna
old is
work so
Kayak?
many
Only like 18 or 19. He's not very old.
It really is. You can
Durka
only
lands that
really
chuck down and perfectly kills all four.
confuse your opponent so many times. They'll eventually get the read on you.
Oh, Vitality
you know,
playing in
G2
any
were running
tournament?
circles around Fnatic in the first half, not so much now,
too
but
far away.
they created such a buffer that victory isn't too far away. 2 rounds are required for G2.
Well, they are, but they haven't had the momentum on this attacking half, right? This time, a very different approach. Quiet on the side of G2, seeing what space Fnatic are going to look to search for. The operator will be pushed up actually over towards long. I think Kayak was able to tuck away from it though, so his positioning not quite revealed yet. And they're still trying to fake some of that utility, draw some of that presence over towards A, but with how Kayak has walked up, Fnatic won't be falling for the ruse. You can see the rotation to be called back towards C, back towards middle.
It's not too bad of a deal for Fnatic. Feels like G2 are going to go for the C hit. Alpha, you're holding the right line, but his spray isn't that great. Eventually he does get one. Trent will reply. Still a play on the backside. Chronicle doesn't get a chance to get a shot in. The Sayonara tries to find
Buster's
impact
running
in
that
this game.
smoke.
He struggled. And
Okay, that's probably
struggle
GG.
again. Kayak all by himself, but he's got to respect this. Got to save the operator, and that puts G2 on match point.
Difficult for Fnatic. This was a round that was important for them to be able to secure. Again, this back and forth, these swing rounds meaning so much for this team. The read was good there. The G2 coming out on top in those firefights, really being able to catch a couple of those players of Fnatic off guard.
That's been great. G2 finding their comfort and their
Still,
stride
a
on
little
the
worrying
attacking
for
side as
Fnatic
well.
because, I mean, they put more of a fight up in the second half, but
after the conversion
still,
for
this
Fnatic,
is
it did complicate the
you
endeavor.
know meant to be their best man.
But they're back on it.
At least
And
they
the
didn't get
pressure is
completely
on
smoked.
for
Is that where we are with Fnatic?
That's the thing. When you look at the old squad, you'd say, this is a team that can handle the pressure. They can do the comebacks, but now you've got these 2 rookie players up on the stage. It's a completely different look for them, right? A lot of different kind of pressure. The crowd with their eyes on them as well, being able to feel that energy too.
You don't want to disappoint, do you?
No.
This is a stage debut maybe for a couple of them, so you've got to make sure you're at your best form. It's an added pressure always in situations like this, and it's a moment Fnatic will take to discuss, reflect a little bit, take a step back. Be able to think about it at a round.
I just want to see Mike's head.
Don't get overwhelmed about what's going on right now. Sure, you're in a big stage.
Have you seen Mike or anyone you know?
This is still Valorant. These players know how to play, and I think Elmer Putty and Bosa are going to try and remind their players
a wide shot.
What the issues are, essentially.
I don't even think necessarily about always what the issues are. Sure, there might be. We don't know. We are not privy to the comms, right? It could be a conversation of how do we want to approach these next few rounds. It could also just be a conversation of we gotta shake this off our backs, you know, especially having a conversation with Sayonara, for example, just being able to say, you know what, don't worry about it. You're on the big stage for the very first time.
Yeah,
no sweat. Just kind of resetting that mental and even making that kind of difference heading into the next map. Because again, this is a best of 3 series, right? It's trying to set that tone for the team.
Well, I do see a lot of other fans, not only G2 and Fnatic fans out in the crowd, I see FUT as well. A lot of people here to support their teams. Those will be showing up later on today as well as tomorrow.
Alpha has an ult, but you've got ult.
The heat is on for Fnatic, and whether that tech timeout was
a bit
what the
strange
team
though.
needed.
I mean, he just got off his angle.
Good question.
They swapped.
Both contract actually.
Did he just try that with an ult?
There.
I mean,
Prepped up. What a shot from Alpha!
I need to see that in slow-mo. That was incredibly quick.
he just tried his ult with an ult. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Not that it won't necessarily work, but
I don't think G2 know either. They're kind of lost in the situation.
if you miss the shot, you're in trouble.
Falling low, and HP Sayonara gets caught. So G2 able to stabilize, still breaking
Chronicle
through.
did kill Leaf on C.
Kayak can't connect this time around, but Fnatic have got the
Double flank.
That they do, looking to regroup. We've actually got a sandwich retake incoming here from Fnatic. 2 players on that flank as well.
You've got to look at the utility as well. Paranoia available, Boaster, Flash for Kayak. This is doable. 2 players playing from hell here from G2. Jonah approaching very forward. That is going to be an off angle taken. They're playing within the smoke and cell. Juggermore holding one of the lines, but can the other line sustain these hits? Valen, oh, he's making it scary for Fnatic as they cross onwards.
I just didn't realize he was flanked.
Superiority disparity in numbers.
Okay.
Takes over and gives
Carry
Fnatic
on.
another breathing chance.
The IGL to make this space here.
I mean, G2's
for
money is
Fnatic,
very
a
good.
phenomenal retake. It's
They'll
what
be able
they've
to
been
keep buying, but
stunning with on this defensive
Right, this is a
path
crazy
here for
shot.
FNC. But man, things got a little bit dodgy, a little bit dicey. At the very least, they beat the timing on the refresh for the fault line there from Jonah P as well. It's very, very nicely done. But again, G2 are the ones with the upper hand. Being at that match point, it's Fnatic continuously looking to climb back up. 3 rounds necessary to take us to overtime.
I mean, G2 are always going to have that pressure on Fnatic. Being that 1 round away, with Fnatic thinking, oh, snap, 1 mistake and we're out for this first map, our own map pick. It's always going to be in their heads. But like we said, they might have taken that step back now and think about it at a round-to-round basis.
Oh, it took
One
some
tap
damage.
taken from Bosa for their aftershock.
Did live.
But he's able to run away with his life.
Sometimes that pressure can even mount in the opposite sense as well. You know, okay, we're just
so they keep
one
going for
round
this
away from
double
closing out
stack
the
on
map.
C. They're really expecting the C
Now
here.
with
I
the
think
information
it's not coming in.
they've had with Leaf inserted over towards A short, it's actually going to be that shift back over towards this A site. The spike actually leans
These
away
ciphers are being mad aggressive.
before being tossed back over. Just trying to make a bit of noise here in mid. Great trade to be called here as well with Jonah Pete being on that angle.
For a moment
Jesus.
there, I thought Leaf was late to react, but not so much. Sayonara, this is the moment to shine. Only on his side, Alpha yet by his side. Sayonara, good for the first one, but the adjustment
needed
not
that
so
one.
grand. Kayak is left to himself. Oh, he's just seen an opponent walk past them. This could be it. This could be G2 closing it in, and Jonah looking the right direction gives Kayak another chance. Dimensional rift. Kayak to do with this as he pleases. This could be incredible. Unless G2 can put an end to it. He's figured out where one of them is. Throws down a clone, goes back. Does he expect to see position by Trent? The answer is no. And G2.
It's G2. They all play like scared little sheep. You've got to know this.
To do it
You got to know that, Kayak. They're playing like scared little mice. Of course they're huddled together. Okay, map 2 is bind, I think. Let's see what Fnatic have got cooked up in Dirk would have known. Let's see what Fnatic cook up on bind. I assume, again, I don't really know. Oh, now it says Cloud9 are playing later. I thought it was T1. Wait, so the winner of this is playing back-to-back. And FUT are playing tomorrow. Who the fuck organized this tournament? Like, who... Like, who... Why not just have FUT play Cloud9? Like, what made you decide that this team should be there? On Liquipedia, it said, oh, this has to be the lower seed, and this has to be the upper seed that plays T1 or whatever, or the other way around, whatever it is. Why not, Joe, just like think, like use your brain, use a bit of common sense, have the winner of G2 Fnatic play tomorrow, and then have, you know, FUT play Cloud9? Red Bull sent the wrong rear wing to Las Vegas. Jesus. I mean, that's funny, but... So you might get double Fnatic or double G2 today. Anyway, let's get back to our landlocked countries. Does Bosnia have a coast? I'm not sure. Does Slovenia? I think so. Czechia. Slovakia. Bolivia, good one. I think more stands. Afghanistan and Pakistan do. Uzbeki, Turkmeni, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan. Nepal, Bhutan, I think I've already got. Mongolia. Uganda. Zimbabwe. Zambia. Botswana. Does DRC have a coast? I don't know. Niger, nice one. Poland? No. Djibouti? I don't think so. Belarus. Hungary. Did I not get Hungary already? Andorra, good one. It was not DRC. Fuck. Well, we got most. Longest coastlines minefield. The top 50 in coastlines for countries. Ooh. Canada. USA. Norway. Australia. Russia. Brazil. You think Sweden? I mean, it must be in the top 50. Therefore, Finland must be. Finland isn't what? Idiot, idiot, idiot. Canada. USA. Mexico must be as well. Brazil. Norway. Sweden. The UK. Iceland. Indonesia. Philippines. How do you spell it? It's one L. 2 P's, isn't it? China. Russia. India. Yes, India. Australia. New Zealand. Japan. Chile, good one. Argentina, you think? Yeah, the coastline paradox does make it kind of pointless. Try Mongolia, good one. Turkey, maybe? Vietnam? I mean, if Greenland counts, surely, yeah, Denmark. Okay, we got the top 11. Thailand. Yeah. France. Just, yeah. Greece, obvious. Yeah, should have got Greece. Yeah, I think Argentina must be. Iceland? Have I put Iceland? I've put Iceland. South Africa. I think Italy, yes. And if Italy, yes. Probably Spain, yes. Portugal, I'm not that sure on. If Spain is that far down, Portugal might actually not be. Because, like, surely Morocco and... Right, Madagascar, yes. But surely, like, the North African countries that are quite... Like, Algeria is quite far across. Bangladesh 100%. I'm not 100%. Portugal, its whole left side is only coast. Yeah, but Portugal is not that big. Morocco's whole north side is coast, and Morocco is bigger than Portugal. Same with Algeria.
You get shot, you lose the round.
Gearbear, thanks for the 6 months.
I think I should sleep. It's almost 5 a.m.
Somalia. Good one. Sri Lanka, it's a risk. Right, Sri Lanka isn't on there, then Portugal wasn't on there. In fact, I'm just going to type Portugal to see. Wrong. 57. What's tropical minefield? No, I can't. Isn't that just the ones in African countries landlocked? Chad, Uganda, South Sudan. I never know if Sudan is, but it's not. South Sudan, Chad, Burundi, Uganda, CAR. Rwanda. Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, typed Uganda, Lesotho, Swatini, Botswana, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, and one that is fairly big, a fairly big country. Is it Ethiopia? It is. Get in there, Lewis. Countries larger than Kyrgyzstan. So the 85 biggest countries in the world. That's a fun one. Any Mikkei seers? See Mikkei's big head anywhere? I don't. Russia. Canada. USA, China, Brazil. Look at this. What's 6? I don't know what 6 is. Algeria. Where's that? That's 10. Iran. Saudi Arabia. India. Australia is 6 and India is 7. There you go. Indonesia. I kind of want to just type France. France is in the 85th. France is in the top 85, surely. Mongolia.
If I gift you Balatro on Steam, will you play it between one of these games, or do you have too much hate in your heart and fear liking it too much?
What is it? The poker roguelike. I might buy Balataro. Kazakhstan, yes. Kazakhstan, Pakistan, surely. Afghanistan. Oh, they're down here somewhere. Let's see, where's France? France will give me a good... Okay, France is 41. So Germany is safe. Although that's 64. I didn't realize France is so much bigger than... I guess if they're counting... Okay, Germany is 64. Okay, I can use Germany as a kind of base guideline that like Belarus is only that big. Ukraine. Oh, I did not want to type UK, but okay, I wanted to type Ukraine. Poland is not bigger than Germany. Unlucky. Mexico is definitely safe. So is Argentina. So is Peru. And probably others in there as well. But for now, we wait. Chad will be safe. So will Egypt. DRC is safe, yes. So is Mali. And the other Ethiopia. And what else? Angola. And yes, Namibia. And Tanzania. I think Morocco is safe. I put in Libya. Probably Iraq is safe. Italy, yeah. Botswana, good one. Probably a lot of African ones too. Austria? No, you're pushing it. You're pushing it with Austria. Did I not put Saudi in already? Some of the other I can't remember. Uzbekistan, I think, is Sweden. Yeah, probably. What's bigger, Norway or the UK? Probably somewhat similar. Japan, yeah. Singapore, good one. I've got Ukraine. Turkey, yeah. I think Colombia will be. I think Malaysia will be. Thailand. Probably Vietnam as well. Bangladesh. You fucking bastard! Fuck you, Paper Glitch. Bangladesh was 93. Belarus was 85. Holy fuck, Belarus was the last one.
All when it comes down to how they handle
Fuck
but
you.
They're not really players that let that get to them. They're still focused on playing
Fucking
their own
Bangladesh.
game. They don't really fall trap
It's
to
never
the fun
Bangladesh.
experience that they've had climbing through our challengers.
As soon as I typed that, I was like, Bangladesh is quite small, but in my head I was like, Bangladesh is bigger than the UK, surely. And it wasn't.
From the back when they were known as the Guard there as well. But I think that right now, you look at this matchup as a really big confidence builder here for G2 as well.
Yeah.
Because it's this chance to knock out the previous champions of Red Bull Homeground and deny them even that opportunity to try and get to that grand final to take that title back for themselves.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
Just want to see
100%.
Mike's big head.
Given that the fact that we talked that G2, sure they want to retain that.
Show me Mike's big head.
An organization that's just about retaining spots. They're here out
What
for
am I
trophies.
eating? Chocolate.
They were last year the best.
I've only had
performing
breakfast, to be
Ascension
honest, so I probably need to
qualified team.
eat
By
at some
far.
point.
They made internationals. They made top 8 entrances. They made top 3s. So
Bangladesh is nowhere near the size of the UK. Yeah, I know that now.
to show themselves, show their faces, stick around for an extra year. They're here for the whole thing. And, you know, seeing what they've done so far, the confidence they come in, this is looking exciting for them. And I really hope that we get to see more and more.
Kayak Gecko?
I love that you talk about some of the results that they gained.
Is that what you
last
just
year
saw?
As well, within the last 2 stages of Americas, they had that second place finish. Now, adding Giacomo to the fray for this squad, they're looking to take that first place. They're looking to continue to elevate that opportunity for themselves.
Let's see what Fnatic are playing.
But you know them, you know, ice in their veins, calm, cool, collected overall.
It is a kayak gecko.
And just before you get into
Alpha
this
raise.
I just want to make
Interesting.
something really clear here. We've talked a lot about, you know, learnings that we get from each of these teams, a chance to
So maybe
glue
leaning
and
more
a
into the
chance to
alpha
gel and
duelist.
make a name for yourself. But at the end of all of this, let's not forget, there is going to be a glorious trophy in the center of this stage, and only one team gets
Playing
to
the
lift it
Astra
in
as
the
well.
air and celebrate in front of the fans.
Durka would play duelist? Yes, Durka would play duelist.
They coin you, they create you, and they create extra hunger for you to fight for even more and more.
Speaking of hunger, cooking in the server here as well when you're looking at this agent select here for Fnatic. G2, yeah, what we expect. But these role shifts here on the side of Fnatic, we know that obviously Boaster continuously being that controller player, bringing the Astra back out, the controller agent that he was so well known for back when she was the most meta, and she's gotten that buff recently. And now you've also got Alpha back onto the Raze. You love to see that. And Kayak actually shifts onto the Gecko here.
There's a lot of flexibility here, and you're right. Seeing Astra, there was a lot of speculation about seeing her more and more, and that, you know, to be one of the great teams, you probably
what's
need
with
to
the
have her
light?
within the roster, of course, on the maps that it is necessary for you to have it. She's gonna be meta. We know that. She had an amazing phase a couple of years ago of being the best controller by far and was a staple across nearly all maps. And there's no doubt that that might be happening again. And Fnatic, look, last year they were a little bit slow with entertaining some of the changes in meta. They're not going to fall victims to the same thing again. They want to be ahead of the curve.
That they do. And I think also just giving Boaster that opportunity to continue
Start
to
the
have
game.
a global presence on the map with his utility as well is such a big difference maker with how he's going to have that chance to make some of these calls for plays happen, have his hand on the other side of the map while he's lurking and still having that kind of impact for the team. It's going to be really fun to see these two very different approaches
Mike Insight, where
that
was
we're
he?
seeing to bind.
So you do mention different approaches, but
Did I
how
miss him?
exactly, do you
I
think
might go
they
back.
differ?
One, this has annoyed me. But two, where is he?
Difference maker with how he's going to have that chance to make some of these calls.
Go back again?
Some of the changes in meta, they're not going to fall
What side is he on?
victims to the same thing again. They want to be ahead of the curve.
That they do. And I think also just giving Boaster that opportunity to continue to have more of a global presence on the map with his utility as well is such a big difference maker with how he's going to have that chance to make some of these calls
I don't
for
see him.
plays happen.
He doesn't
have his hand
exist.
on the other side of the map while he's lurking and still having that kind of impact for the team. It's going to be really fun to see these two very different approaches that we're seeing to bind.
So you do mention different approaches, but how exactly do you think they will differ when we look at the map itself, right? What are those key differences?
Advantage of the disruption that Jonah
Jesus
and Trent are
Christ.
going to be able to cause for the team. Of course, Karan and Leaf are both going to be those working presences on either side.
You can see Kayak on stage right now, fully in Zen mode. Locked in, locked and loaded. This means something, Ian. This means something to all of them. Sure, it's off-season, but it matters. This is debut tournament for Kayak with Fnatic. He wants a trophy straight away. He wants to prove that not only can he be the best within Ascension, with the best within challenges, but he can fill the shoes of one of the best in the world, right? They would fill the shoes of Durka. And what a challenge is that? And you can see he's locked in today. He needs that.
I love seeing, like, in these pivotal moments, the different types of, I guess, pre-map rituals that some of these players implement. You know, so we've got some clicking knuckles. We've got some in full-on.
Right, back to the... Well, I would do countries larger than Kyrgyzstan. Smallest countries of the world, minefield. Well, let's start with the smallest. Vatican. Liechtenstein. Monaco. Andorra. What is smaller than Andorra? What's smaller than Andorra? Antigua and Barbuda. Is that actually smaller than Andorra? Wow, it actually is. Holy fuck, that's crazy. Monaco. Right, okay. Nauru. Palau. Tuvalu, yeah. Micronesia. Oh no, Monaco. Kiribati. I mean, it has to just be Oman and Qatar. Those are free. Samoa, you think? Fiji, surely. Samoa. But it could be St. Kitts and Nevis. Or St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and also we're about to start.
Doubt in anybody's mind, this is going to be a banger of a second map for this series. Fnatic need a lot to do here.
Let's see it.
As Bind is on their sides.
Definitely is, especially with these adjustments in these rules, right? We haven't
Zed
seen
can only be
this
Zimbabwe.
iteration of Fnatic play
I mean, it could be
on Bind
Zambia, but it is
before.
Zimbabwe.
Last time it was
Zimbabwe, I'm
back when
pretty
Fluke
sure
was
it's
still
smaller
on
than
the
Zambia, is it?
roster. And he was the one actually taking that raised role, and it had been Alpha on the Gecko instead now, allowing him to continue to be unleashed.
G2 never stop from poking and prodding, do they? Always want to be menaces. This allows Fnatic to go for any sort of setup.
Well, again with a good start.
crucial
Walking
for
out
Fnatic
showers.
not being able to
4
do
stack
that.
A.
Kayak going for a little
Do
bit
see
of
quite a
walk.
bit of
He's
this,
got
I
the
think.
spike
This
on
has
him.
kind of
It's not
become,
really
I
an
think,
easy
a bit of a
scenario if you just
meta
walk through
pistol
illusion.
strat here on Bind. Is the
Oh,
4 stack
and now
A.
Dizzy actually coming out
One
from
player
front
just
does
playing kind of
garner a
passive
bit of
here
information here for G2.
towards B.
But look at the way Leaf looks to re-clear. He's just been so consistent on his role with finding
Now that's
that
only
information.
Chronicle, so interesting that
Knowing
2
that
players
Fnatic
come back. I might
will
have
play that
suggested that,
ebb
hey,
and flow.
this is their Viper. If anyone's going to be lurking around, it's going to be the
Seems
Viper.
that Fnatic have made the decision.
30 seconds
Left-hand
left.
side is where they'll be maneuvering through. Only one defender, it's Valiant. It's the perfect case scenario for Fnatic to just put the spike down and call it a day and go and hold it out until the end. And 4v5, when
So
the spike
Valiant
is
needs to
down,
survive now.
that's when the turn tables, right? That's when you're the
He's in
team
a lot
that's
of trouble.
under
He's
control.
getting pinched. He gets one. He does his job.
That's the
And you
thing.
got Leaf on a very aggressive
Now
flank.
taking this elbow control here for Fnatic. but
His
you want
timing is going to be
rotation this
probably
lane.
perfect unless
Coming out
this
from
happens.
G2 Leaf. Just getting that timing here on Chronicle, who's just missed it.
The thing is, these guys are only just
And I
here.
don't know if that will trigger Fnatic to maybe put Bosa lurking out. Oh, he's going to have his knife
Oh, he
out.
has no
This is
idea.
bad timing. Fnatic might be playing with an extra player down, with G2 having the upper hand here. Dizzy, good to keep one back. Kayak needs to be accurate here, but he cannot find the shot. Chronicle, experience in the clutches. One of the most influential ones in history to ever do it. But even if the players are low against him, he won't be able to kill off the diffuser. G2 with first blood
Okay, and well played
for
by
a third
G2.
time running.
Valiant getting his kill here, very,
It's
very
so
important to
good for
this
G2.
round.
Every single pistol round so far being picked
It's a
up
nice
by
try
them
by
and
Fnatic
setting
to
the
try and
tone
pinch him.
for each map. And that timing was so crucial. We've seen similar looks from Leaf and Kron over on Haven, where they were able to just thread the needle, just find that timing, and bypassing each other like ships in the night.
This time they don't make the mistake of barely buying.
For G2, they'll definitely want to concede this
Everyone
one.
gets
They
to
did
go.
the second half of the previous map. So they will do their due diligence. And look, you've got to be a little bit cautious when Alpha's got a bug in his hands.
No, he's only given up a stinger.
He's able to
It's
hand
not
over
the
a gun
end of
to
the
one his
world,
teammates as
but
well. Oh dear. Well, G2 didn't really expect that to be so quick. Wingman, good little bro, putting the spike
Wow,
down
you
just
can't
on
let him get
time.
that
Not
down.
destroyed by the paint shells.
Ooh.
It's a pretty
By a
big loss
fraction,
there.
Being able to get that down. No one's going to want to
so
venture
you're
into
gonna-
New Hall after finding that information.
But there's still a lot of utility for G2 to help them clear that out. Alpha, yeah, showing
Kinda
that
missed
he's
that as
still
well, to be
hanging
honest.
around, throwing the pinches as well to make some distance between himself and his opponent. Look at the backline. Leaf is all the way behind. But I don't think Bosa's going to get caught off guard. He's got the classic in hand, but look how Kayak gets deleted. So does Bosa. Suddenly, G2 start to break through, and the weaponry advantage seems to pay dividends, looking to interrupt Wingman from
Didn't get
defusing.
half.
Sayonara
Oh,
picks up
but
the
he
one
gets it.
kill, but he was solo play in that situation with G2.
Okay, got a bit
way
dicey,
too many
but
bodies to
again,
throw
you
at
do.
problem.
The
So
problem that they
G2
had
with
was
a
the two
double up.
guns were kind of trapped in
Thing is,
here.
I think that consistently Fnatic have
Maybe
gotten to be
when they got the
decently
spike down,
active
you
in
would have
these rounds. We even saw
maybe
Haven
say
managing
that
to
when they
find
pass the
plants
stinger over, try and
on
get
round
out.
2 on their
Because no one's going to want to retake. They're
pure
going to
basketball
ignore this
investment
when they
into
know the
left,
Bucky
just
is in
find
there.
that opening onto that A site to start things off. But overall, you've got to be happy with the damage that you're able to do, with the success that you're able
not
to
a great bonus.
find, and putting a little bit of extra coin into your pockets there.
G2, what a situation would it be if they get the revenge on Fnatic after Champs loss, knocking them out in the very first step of playoffs, and now they could do it again at the very first step of players of Homeground, where Fnatic are looking to redeem glory after being the victor of Red Bull Homeground's last year, 4th iteration in Tokyo. But already Fnatic down to play it, and this is a round where they've got rifles. So for G2,
Again, just a
always
4-stack
able
this time. Well,
find
it
some
starts with a
advantage.
3-stack, but then you TP.
Taking Alpha out there. There's a big thorn in the side there for Fnatic as well. You know, the explosivity as far as space making goes to find sight. Nice lineup to push Trent off the angle, though, at the very least.
Let's see when Boaster decides to move in, because Trent's position
that was a
very
chance.
problematic. He's revealed himself together with a wingman. Boaster
Wins
overwhelmed.
that.
Fnatic need to find an advantage elsewhere. They need to find it quick in through Lambs.
5v3.
They've shown what they're going for. Dizzy doesn't do a thing. They're being collapsed upon. G2 are struggling. They're holding their ground. It's Fnatic that's under pressure. And honestly, they have to take the TP fast.
Now you're
It's
just
the right
giving them
decision to
guns.
make, but with so
Now they
many
got 2
G2
rifles.
Look at Lee right now. The timing that he has over towards Mark, get the flank incoming as well.
Just
30
gonna
seconds
save.
on the clock, Sayonara down in a 1v3 situation. Better off just saving the Phantom, having this hero rifle into the next
Oh
round.
no!
This is massive for G2. This is the best start possible, where Fnatic throw guns into the 3rd round and can't recover the win. And it all just comes off. G2 gaining the early advantages and Fnatic not being able to make
Why
their
not plant
game
then
plan
save?
work with the
Why
less
not
amount of players
plant then
available to them.
save?
So yeah, that's the save for
I mean,
Sayonara.
Bind's the perfect map for it. You
Having
plant,
to throw
you
the
just run to
Phantom
the
into
TP
next
and run
round.
away.
G2, they're happy with this. They've already got a map under their belts. Fnatic need to come back.
Here we go. We've seen a few Fnatic comebacks on Bind this past season.
Oh yes. Oh
So-
no, any maps. to be fair.
Yeah, any map, to be honest. This team is able to do it, but that was also a different roster, a different look for them. Question of if these players are going to be able to step up to the plate as far as that pressure goes. But right now, G2, again, they just do so well when they move together. They really move like a unit.
So you just got the 1 rifle now? Oh, that should spell.
You're right to say it
Like,
was a
why are
different
you
team,
dogging
though.
straight
They
away?
always had the Durka go kill when they had the worst of situations.
The spike is still here with
Having that in
Boaster.
your back
That Flash
pocket,
still sees
Boaster
that
being able
people
to
are
just
here.
Say, Durka, unleash yourself upon them, and it worked. Then
It's a
that's
strange round.
a completely different scenario.
And that's the round over.
Not much has been checked off the previous
the
round
fuck
as
are we
Fnatic
doing?
Quickly lose 2 players, as well as Spike.
It's a big risk to be taken here, right? Kayak at the very least able to find 1, but now it's
What
about
are they
improving
doing?
with Alpha Hair over towards Belong. We've got 3 players on G2 now posted up. Sure, the orb goes up, gives that chance to find that information for G2 to walk down.
Big nade. G2 do back out of it though. Respect it. They know they've got the numbers. They can just throw at them as they play. Kayak! What on earth was that? Where did you even come up with that? And all of a sudden, it's all converted. Giacomo in the 1v2. Obviously, you want this play on the clutch, but Fnatic want to choose where they take this fight.
You've got the read here from Giacomo as well. That rush back over towards this A site. The plant to go down here. And you've even got the Thrash online in this 2v1.
It's unwinnable.
Fnatic should be able to secure this 4th round.
It's crazy. They are even
Durka
mastering
wouldn't
off a
have done
different
that.
Angle of attack. Alpha, you're going all the way around. Thrash being utilized. So Giacomo able to deal with that.
Ain't no way.
Smart. Amongst the smartest players who have ever graced Valorant. Showstopper in hand. Kayak reveals himself, and he's low enough for the connection. Giacomo one beast deals with Fnatic by himself.
And this is the player that we said needed to step up to the
what?
ability that Giacomo has in these situations for the Red Bull clutch to come through.
Durka would have won
for
that.
G2.
Yeah, Durka would have won
And
that.
such a smart play. He
Hold
ran
on,
into
I'm
it
trying to copy this.
perfectly with that wrap back around, knowing
What-
that
what is this
early
you're telling me?
thrash was to buy enough time for Alpha
Patch 10
to
map
go over
rotation.
towards A short. But you cannot deny,
Ascent
looking
and
at
Sunset
this
are
replay,
out.
these
Fracture and
shots
Lotus
that
return.
were fired there by Kayak.
Patch
Sublime,
10.
The hot start that we were looking from the new player.
That's what we've been praising.
So that's for the start of the
He's been
season.
insane throughout his career. Sure, it's been at a
Ascent
different
and
level. G2
Sunset
like,
gone.
an international one, and that's the step Kayak needs to take.
Just show me that
It's
Mr.
good that he's
McMahon
shown
meme.
that, but it wasn't enough for the round, and it's rounds that matter. At the
I
end.
am the Mr. McMahon meme.
That it is. But it's still got to do wonders for your confidence.
For sure.
At the very least, you know, trying to make a comeback when you're down 0-4. That mental being all the difference.
For a moment there, I thought he was just going to waltz up on shore without a care in the world, but no. Joshua is down the boombox.
Hi Thinking Man's Valo, this is Trevor from SitcherBots for Twitch.com. We kindly request that if you're going to pay the extra to have our employees interact with your chat, you don't make fun of them. We know you have difficulty getting real viewers and it frustrates you, but please...
Yeah, get fucking silenced, you Dumbo.
This is clearing out a lot of space. This is giving a guarantee of G2 that this
That's
is an
unlucky
inside
for
hit
Joe.
sure, and in a potential backline stab that Bosa needs to call off. He needs to be able to get this pick up to deny Jonah the rotation. Fnatic, yes, they push into A. Yes, they've got Lamb's control, but they haven't.
We still have
got
Abyss,
spike
yeah, but
down
Abyss
yet.
was the new
So
map,
it's
so it's never
G2
gonna rotate out.
comfortable in this
Holy,
situation.
we're cooking. We're cooking. Oh, the game's saved.
Talking about the time, he took a little bit of a look at those combinations that are coming in.
Wait, what was the other map gone?
The fall, though, and time
Ascent
ticking
and...
down.
What?
Fnatic are lost here. And even if they choose to go to
How have they lost
there's
this?
no guarantee with the likes of-
What are they doing, man? What are Fnatic doing?
Nothing Fnatic
Sunset.
can do. Lost in the source.
Oh, hallelujah.
So far on bar.
Hallelujah.
Difficult here for Fnatic. You see the timeout to be called.
Bro, you get a
There's no
free fucking
drive
kill.
to have this
How have you
G2
ended up with no
or
time?
FNC,
What are they doing?
Right now, G2, they're looking clinical when it comes down to how they're protocoling that utility, how they're handling.
Bed sent and bun set gone.
Woo! Those quick responses here as well. You can hear the laughter in those replays from the cameras.
So that means
there
that
from
the map
players
pool,
as well.
right? So the map pool overall would be what? Bind, Fracture, Haven, Lotus, Split, Pearl, Abyss. So I would say we'd have good map, good map, good map. I know some of you think this is a good map. I would say 3 okay and 1 sad. I'd say we'd have, but this might be, I mean, so what would be out? Out would be Ascent, Icebox, Breeze, and Sunset. To be honest, apart from Abyss for Sunset, I think that that's the best map pool you could have. And they're not going to get rid of Abyss because it's the new map. So this is probably the best map pool we could have.
They need to find an answer quickly before this gets out of hand.
They do. I like the combo here. No one's going to be home in Hookah here for Fnatic, or for the side of G2 at the very least, but no.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, Orbital Strike.
Are you gonna make a video about DFM beating EDG?
At this rate, I'm going to make a video about how shit Fnatic are. Holy fuck.
The moment you thought they were going to be
Lotus, Matt. I know a lot of you like Lotus. I think Lotus is whatever. I think it's fine.
And what I really
Like, it's not bad.
about it
You know, it
on
does.
Haven,
I just think
utility
it's interesting in a way, but it's
fact that
boring
they're
in a
not
way
taking
as
them
well.
On those eco rounds that Fnatic are bringing to the table, knowing that that's when
Like,
they
I don't
expect
think it's
more
bad.
set play, some
I
more
wouldn't say
lifted,
like
those
they don't
splits
need to
come
change
through
it. I just think like, it's
to
fine.
deny that ability to
I feel
set
like though
that
it kind of
tempo for
is quite,
themselves.
in a strange way, it's quite an extreme map that kind of like. Personally, for me, when I look at Ascent and everyone plays that Ascent meta comp, I don't feel like the map necessarily is fully solved. I do believe that there could be a better way of playing Ascent, but just no one has found it yet, right? When I look at Lotus, though, I do think like it kind of got solved. Like I can't think of what would be better, and people did try other stuff, and it never worked against like the meta Fnatic comp.
These kayakers finding some
Bro,
answers, finding
do they
some
know
ways
that time
to
exists in
get
this
to the
game?
crash, which could be highly influential on attack.
You need to die!
But no breakaways this one. Sayonara finding damage. This is the player we want more confidence in. Sure, there's no spike plant opportunities. If that would have come earlier, that would have been insane. Round defining, round changing, but no. G2 secure the win again, 6-0.
Holy
Fnatic.
shit.
This is where the buy comes in, and this is where they have 4 ultimates available. If they don't get it done now, when are they?
Yeah,
Do I think the no omen one way at Rubble changes how it's played? Yes, to an extent. That is a big change.
How that's gonna work together here. The combination.
But then again, is it that big of a change? Because you could just put your Viper wall up and just ignore the one way anyway. Like if you were smart. It changes it a bit.
Into a position where you can try and take those sites. You can
Okay, you got 4 ults, Fnatic. You better fucking win this round. Because, like, holy fuck. I mean, both of them might just die here.
They haven't checked this corner. He's able to get 1 kill. Toxic screen available by his teammates, so both of them will try and survive a little bit more. Trent a little bit out of his death, so he will get dealt with. Fnatic
G2 just
making
chasing
sure
here a
that
bit.
their ground is theirs, and G2 cannot get away disrespecting them. And that's a lot of information off the prowl.
No!
As well, never mind.
The corner check. This timing.
Okay,
could be
you
everything.
at least force a Viper's
to be
bit out.
caught out towards short. At the very least, they look back.
It's a great timing for Alpha to look back, but if he didn't, that could have been crazy. Yeah, you can't consider G2 to be favorites for this round at all.
That's unlucky timing as well.
Fnatic to secure a round. They didn't really have to use much of their own, to be fair, right? They didn't have to go for it. It was G2 that might have overcooked.
There's a Viper orb lineup to replace the Omen one. Oh, that would be cooking. A Viper orb lineup for it.
Especially when you haven't collected one this entire game just yet. Jonah just toying with
That
it
actually
a
would work
little
quite
bit more,
well.
being like, if
It's like easy enough and consistent to do.
I mean, he's got the money to work with here, right?
Ryan
It's
Richardson.
Fnatic who are hurting a little bit.
I might need
more
that
in those
lineup.
pockets. Not
I
looking
mean,
to
you could
give
probably
any of
find
these
it pretty
weapons
easily if you
away.
just went in there, but
Overall, is a great
the problem is you
response.
can't put it
Both
up
are opening things
straight
up
away.
with that lurk positioning.
But I suppose
Again,
if you,
his opportunity
I suppose it
to
doesn't matter
be
if you
in
put up straight
spots
away.
like
You
that
need to.
because he is going to be on the Astra roll, able to use that.
See, but the
utility
thing, like, I
ability to
agreed
a
with you.
little bit
Surely it would
split
take
up
too long
from
to
the
land,
team
but I'm thinking about it.
try and find
The
those
Omen
grabbing
one way takes too
positions.
long anyway if they just run out A.
G2 also had a great
Like, you
idea
have to
of not
util
even
them
trying to
first,
Fnatic
push them back,
the
and then do
opportunity
it.
to work up towards
So actually, it
B,
wouldn't
to
take
use
too
those
long.
ultimates towards the A site. The read was right. The response from Fnatic.
You could
was
also,
better.
and because of the changes to the barrier on where, like, the door is, you can actually just do the Viper wall from there as well and then just run back here. I mean, you could run from B and have time to do it as well. Getting a new initiator in patch 10, I mean, I don't know it's a new initiator. It probably is.
And Alpha does that quickly. Chona showing no respect. This is G2 in a nutshell. Kayak demanding respect back. As Fnatic stabilize a little bit now that they've got the numbers.
Yeah, small mistakes that we don't typically see players on G2 make. I was surprised to see Jonah actually going for the re-swing
Well, the
there when he
EDG
doesn't
Lotus
have
comp.
anyone for the follow-up.
Yeah, but to me that was EDG just being a bit ahead of the meta in terms of Neon and stuff. Like,
Spot out the second player.
No.
Gonna try and isolate. Leave holds on.
I
for
think
another
that was
while.
more just EDG catching teams off guard with a weird comp that they'd never seen before. That it was also like a bit ahead of the general meta. I think if they played it now, it wouldn't work as well.
G2 are playing with their
I think
defenders
like they need Durka.
At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter about
It's a bit
who you
strong,
were.
but-
It's more about the fact that you're playing the numbers in a
Oh.
3v1, but Valen's still able to isolate a fight. Down to a 2v2. Still 2 ultimates to work here for Fnatic. The Nightfall and the Cosmic Divide.
Oh my god.
Valen, the true gatekeeper of the same
Oh
side.
my
No
god.
one saw cross.
They might need
Oh,
Valen?
he
Yeah,
is
they might
still
need
alive.
they might need Valen.
That is
They need a
superb by
watch.
G2. When Fnatic think they've got it all covered, you need to think again.
Durka would lose
To
that.
find every single 1v1 situation possible. When it's a 3v1 towards
Guys,
site
you have
here,
no idea
they
how happy
group
this
up,
map
Fnatic has
rotation
the
news
idea,
is.
but when it comes
I have
down
been
to that
praying and
space, they're
begging
just
for
a little
Fracture and
bit
Lotus
off.
was
Valen's
my
playing it
second
so
favorite
well.
map. I'm crying from joy.
Yeah, they're feeling it.
But
They're
I mean,
surprised.
look, if you play Throw City, you never have to worry about what the map rotation is, because we play all the maps, and you just triple randomize it. You go full gambler,
We've seen recently.
triple randomize, and get your random map from the.
Yeah, it's no little thing. It really is.
From the
This is
bot.
redemption day for G2.
It really is up against one of the most respected teams as well within the VCT circuit. Everyone just having mad respect for Fnatic in general.
teams are at this event? Well, some are already eliminated.
A site, but G2 isn't buying it. Therefore, they don't have an adequate amount of players for the defense of the site. Fnatic able to
Well,
find
he
two
did win you the last
entrances
round on his own,
cleanly.
so
So the A site will be under their domain.
I don't get why we triple stacked B when we got a Viper spit long.
Space to be taken back here by G2, causing Divide to fade there.
And then we're playing like on site against a Razor. This is just a bad call by G2, to be honest. Just like a call that makes no sense.
Just trying to do a little bit of damage to Fnatic, knowing that still they don't have quite the best economic situation. But instead, it's the flank that's incoming. A little bit late into the post plant, though.
Kayak was looking at that location a second ago. Now he no longer isn't. Now they're looking again.
They're just looking to do damage, to be honest.
Just hoping they get a pick here. If they get a pick, it's doable. But now they're going in to try and deal with the weapons of Fnatic. Oh! A double by Leaf. No one shall save for G2. For Fnatic, rather. Why did I start a potential to stick the spike diffuse or no? There's no time remaining.
I mean, you get all the kills, so that's kind of crazy.
Can't save a single gun.
You look at the Red Bull clutch, sure, for the side of Fnatic, but the smiles.
Fnatic lose this, are they out? Yeah.
G2.
So whoever wins this plays later. They play again straight away against C9. And then tomorrow we've got FUT and T1, and then whoever wins that then plays in the grand final best of 5 straight after. Look, the tournament has been poorly run from whoever first designed this whole format. Had no idea what they were doing.
It's all about the later portions. It's all about trying to break that economy, forcing them back onto an eco.
Oh, that's a quick breakaway. Dizzy in combination with the guiding light to maybe give G2 some leeway outside of Hookah, but no, not going to be handed over just yet. They've been mighty good with these openers. They won't be retrieving one now, but Fnatic are always scared of that.
That's the thing. That's why you see them kind of sitting a little bit further back, knowing that G2, they like to play that push and pull, right? You go for an early engagement, see if you can take out one. And
honestly, at this point, I feel like Leo isn't coming back. Well, the thing is, they can't play with Sayonara because he's only 16, so unless they've got another different plan. I mean, G2, this feels like a game of like G2 have lost their fucking mind. They're just solo walking out all the time as well. Like they're just trying to get super aggro like all the time. But Fnatic are just like the slowest fucking team of all time to get the spike down, even though they're playing fucking Gecko.
The fact they've got lamp control here, G2.
Like, why are they pausing here?
This isn't too bad of a situation. If you're Fnatic and you don't have lamp control,
they haven't even planted yet.
Why not plant with Wingman?
No, it's going to be really difficult to get into good post-plant positioning.
Lethal by this time. Wait for his teammates to make some noise elsewhere. Now he's drawing attention, so the rest of his team can start to move in. Uh-oh, 4v4. High ground gathered by Fnatic, but it matters not. Chronicle holding on for now. Kayak locked in no man's zone, and Chronicle is all that remains for Fnatic. The final hope.
They have Wingman on it.
Three-time world champ, the only one.
Oh no, the Wingman missed.
Like that, over the strike thrown in, hoping for a Hail Mary.
Trent missed a Wingman and left-clicked it instead of right-clicking it. Fuck me.
A gorgeous orbital strike coming in there from Valen. It is insane how good G2 are looking in the server today. The reads have been great. I think Fnatic had a great opening towards that A site. They read into the fact that, okay, if we use that Thrash over an A short...
Like, look, you can see the Wingman, like, he was running over here. Or he must have just fucking left-clicked the Wingman.
Hold the line a little bit further back. They wait for Jogamo to push out. But that opportunity that G2 take back site control.
Second time out Fnatic. I mean, this is one of the worst halves I think I've ever seen Fnatic play. What do I think about the map pool changing every act, though? Right, here is my opinion, Ragu. In fact, I mean, we'll record in between this game. I'll record the video for you, shall I? Talking about the news change and talking about why I think they changed it. But why I think they changed it, well, I'll explain during the video. And you can live react to why I think that they changed it. Because I agree, this is a fairly swift change. I agree. Talk about Fnatic first. If Fnatic lose this game and they don't improve, then maybe on like Sunday or something I'll make a video about Fnatic. There's a fly in my room. I thought flies were dead by this part of the year.
that head-to-head.
Not worse than the 13-1 versus DRX. Yeah, but then they actually won that game, didn't they? Didn't they win the whole series? Or am I crazy?
Comebacks, Fnatic. There's always belief.
Because the thing is, the first map they weren't that good.
They can attribute comeback as the initialization of a potential dynasty. Didn't quite happen the way they would like, but still, it's all they can rely on. Showstopper. Oh. The potential of a triple collection there was insane, but just the one will do for now.
I felt like I could have got 3. I mean, I almost got 2.
On Sayonara, down to 20 HP on the docket.
Now, because Alpha's on this side, though, he could be in trouble here.
Deny Alpha Air the space.
And it just keeps getting worse.
Of course, we're just solo walking in when Bosa's close by.
And it's not, well, they
holy shit, it's bad.
Try to do some damage, some catch-up time, but it does provide G2 with a tremendous lead. A 9th round guarantee with only 1 round remaining in the half after it. A potential 10th to be collected. This is a rough territory. When you bind, it would be a strong suit for G2, given the fact that they've chosen to pick into it. But Fnatic.
Would Bosa on Brim make a difference? Nothing would make a difference when you're playing this shit as a team. This is fucking god awful.
Yeah, for the attack, they've only got 1 more round to prove themselves.
Which, like, you can say it's an off-season tournament, sure, whatever. Right, you're playing with a sub, sure, whatever. But
I think the way that
this is just fucking dog shit.
Also says a lot, and we saw Fnatic kind of getting picked apart.
This is like watching a 2020 team play a 2024 team.
Them not really being able to work as a unit. We haven't really seen chances.
This is what it would look like.
Alpha to be kind of set up.
We get an early payout, we might. We'll see, I guess.
He has been previously. And yeah, we see some of those util combinations coming out from FNC, but it hasn't yielded any of the positive results that we would have expected.
Slow and steady for now. Last time Fnatic won a round was with G2 pushing. G2 aren't making that mistake again. Viper Spear from Leaf.
Interesting Viper Spear. You do not see that very often.
Through Hookah. So Fnatic need to think of other ways of going about this. Nightfall dropping towards the right-hand side.
Has to retreat now,
Valor is affected. Sayonara is able to get some pot shots through, but how much more can you find? You need to be able to cross through. Valor now into
had to smoke. Oh, but yeah, he just put himself in a bad spot there against the Fatal.
Make its way into the site quickly because it's no longer there, and G2 have already been able to recuperate. They're grouped up together. And they might be able to
get the spike down again, though.
Well. A tough one. Alpha yellow, but he's got
Why
control
does
over the
Bosa have the spike anyway? Does Kayak know he can plant with Wingman?
They could spray. Once they hear the spike being touched, they're going to try and spray. But Alpha is able to spot Jonah first. Leaf in the backline. No one is
their pit is down. Hello.
Trying to assist with his own smokes. Spray down comes through. No connection. But Jogam is doing so much of the Viper's Bay himself. He feels comfort under pressure. And Chronicle is down to do it all by himself. Tough situation with Trent holding with a shorty. Oh, it's absolute misery by Fnatic, and it's all delivered by G2.
Oh, their pit is down. Maybe their Viper is flanking. Holy fuck. Any knowers?
That plant secured there for Fnatic. It's really tough looks heading into this next half. Down 2-10. G2 could not look more comfortable. They've secured every
apparently Floritus is the Fnatic curse.
This series, and Fnatic have now got to get the one that matters the most in this best of 3.
Yep, this is not a look Fnatic want to have coming
Run a
out
new
of
bread.
this one, but G2, this is the new face, right?
Right,
If you're a fan before, it's safe to say after
tell me we have it on here. Oh, we don't. Right.
FNC
FNC rounds.
Because things have leveled up with G2.
Fuck. 2-3.
The calling has been great.
4-5. 6-7.
Inside of Fnatic,
8-9.
the ideas there. I think that
10 plus.
You've
got 2 minutes. Go.
Maybe is part of the struggle for FNC
2 minutes
right
on the
well,
pred. Go.
That, you know, Alpha, we've seen him on the race before. We've seen him on the ice, so he's a great player. He can be explosive. But he has typically also
pred.
had another duelist to rely on to assist.
This is for how many rounds Fnatic will finish on.
And I do wonder how much comfort there is now being that solo duelist, being that first
Who's gonna be our
engagement for the team.
sacrifice?
The pressure that has to lie on your shoulders. We even know that
The sacrifice.
on the side of Team
Whoever
Heretics
types
does not
next,
like
whatever
playing
Twitch
duelist
comment I see
because
next
he feels so much pressure
will be the
of having to
sacrifice.
be that first entry.
Hi, Zmuka.
Yeah, well, Kayak on the
Unlucky.
get-go won't be able to assist in
Hi,
that
Zmuka, it's
same
you.
way, as he will be assisting in these entrances, but G2 had probably what the best situation could be from the first half. And look to carry on forwards into the second. Just keep
See, I
trades.
talked about this on the
Fnatic
round
on the
one,
wrong
that
side
you're
of
often getting this 4-1 stack. The difference is that Valen wasn't an idiot and wasn't just sitting out here for no reason
But
on
now,
his own.
Fnatic got 3 players looking to retake.
Why is
CT
Boaster out here?
Crossfire that's being held by G2 here as well.
Oh man.
What?
Jesus. Yonder, thanks for the 3 months.
And G2 able to sink the
3
ship.
months already. Hands down the best Valorant content creator. Wish I discovered you sooner.
Wow, look at you must be new here because you're being nice.
With this collection,
Defi 24/7, 24/07. Thanks for the new Prime as well.
The match win.
Paid chatter, yeah.
Out of Red Bull Homeground and heading into the semifinals.
You're getting a bunch of paid chatters.
You got to be excited for it, right? You're also going up against a team that you get to see every week in the regular season.
Right, what was Boaster doing out here? Hold on, I just need to go back. Because yeah, he's just looking the wrong way.
The best situation. You get shot. You lose the round. You lose the
I guess they put smokes on A, so I guess he thinks that.
Going up against a team that you get to see every week in the regular season. Comfortable for them for sure, but you know this is difficult. Aside Fnatic, G2 guys I love the way that they played into that post one as well, not even bothering with the smoke towards CT, knowing that they were playing that contact.
I guess they put smokes on A, so he just thought like, oh, they're on A, and started just walking back. They kind of just got him. I thought that I didn't realize that they had these.
2 years already. Hands down the most watched Valorant content creator. Wish I discovered you later.
Trying to break through on a different angle, and he's successful in doing so. This has stabilized the ordeal. Chronicle locked on site by himself, trying to hold on to that line, but he's unable to do so. Therefore,
okay, Sayonara has a chance here.
Is permitted.
Look at that timing
Oh,
here as well.
Boaster has a chance here. What's he got? Sheriff each? Well, they forced the Sheriff.
Forced to push back over towards site. Leaf's gonna find the timing.
He is. But Boaster also trying to do something of his own. You were
Probably no
hoping that
chance.
Sayonara could keep them busy a little bit longer. But with Boaster having to deal with so many different angles, so many different positions, sure, amongst the best in the world. But in situations like this,
Boaster did
it
not get
just
0
might
there.
not
Boaster got
be
1.
enough. Match point for G2.
He is on pie though.
G2 that had also previously fallen on bind earlier on in this competition as well. You know that they're going to look at those mistakes. They're going to come back hitting hard. And what a performance coming out from Leaf. I mean, now at this point, 25-7 across the board. It's had so
do a
much
bit on
impact
DFM
on those
EDG.
lurks, on those timings
Look,
that
everyone
he's
knew that
been able to
DFM were the
find
best
up
team in the
against
world.
Fnatic.
Shadak Ace is there?
Oh, it's insane.
He's loving life.
Bro, I think Vitality might have a free fucking...
If they end up winning this whole,
Sometimes it's not your day, to be fair. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better, right? A Sky is solo trying to run into you
this
in
particular
hooker.
round, trying to invest as much as humanly possible. But I need something and I need it quick, and Valen might not be permitting them to do that. Just rushing behind the back line. There's a trade from Sayonara.
Some messy round.
They need a little bit extra. Jogamo within the
Jogamo
smoke is
specializes
causing
in
havoc,
messy
and it
rounds.
just falling apart by Fnatic.
Yeah, this is one of the worst. Some of you are like, oh, but what about when they lost 13-1 to DRX? Well, yeah. That was as bad as it was. That's as bad as it possibly could be. Holy shit. Like, holy shit. Now, G2 have to play again against Cloud9. When? I don't know. I guess they'll get half an hour break. I mean, they barely played a map there, to be honest, though.
Will not defend their home crown. T2 defend their champs defeat with a very similar receipt. 2-0 is the scoreline. The NA team lock in that semi-final spot with a convincing and dominant win. Ash, if anything, it was too easy on map 2.
It really was. Just being able to run amok, I think we saw so much impact that Leak was able to find. I think the ending of that map, even with him going for that backstab to secure that 13th round, told nearly the whole story of what we saw.
Well, that was dominant. Okay, yeah, let's record this video. Let's get some better lighting in here, I suppose. Fine, I'll put on the lights. Are you ready? Let me get the Twitch chat up. Let me move me. Oh, why is it not gone with the ascend thing? Now I've got to fuck. Oh, so now you do it. Oh, you fucking knob. Now I've got to get me back in the ascend thing. Right, here we go. You'll have to tell me when it's correct. What am I moving down? I'm moving it all down, for fuck's sake. No, you... Okay, I think that's good. Is that good? It's a bit off. Which way? To the right a little? I've only moved it up and down. Need to move it down? Bit more up, says someone on. I think it's good. We'll leave it at that. Right, there we go. Put me up here. Make me. You know what? I'll even. Ooh. Right, where are you? Right, that's the chat. Let's just open the image because it's basically just this. Put you over there. Put me in this corner. Put you over there. Are you ready? Are you steady? Let's cook a little bit, shall we? My oh my. We got some big news coming. Some big news coming down the old pipeline. Take a look at this. We're here joined by my YouTube and Twitch chat. They'll all say hello right now, I'm sure. Patch 10.0 map rotation. Ascent. Out. Sunset. Out. Fracture in. Lotus in. Now, for those of you wondering, when is patch 10.0? I think generally you get 12 patches in kind of a, you know, a number. So like you'll get to 9.12 and then the next one will be 10, I think. So we're on 9.10 now. So in like a month and a half's time, we should get patch 10.0. There might be a bit of a break for the Christmas break. So probably in the new year, probably early 2025, patch 10.0 will come out and this will become the new map pool. Obviously, there's a lot of things to talk about here, right? Number one, because obviously we've just had pretty recently a map rotation, right? We just had a map rotation, it feels like, not that long ago. So why on earth have Riot decided to do this? Well, I think there's a couple reasons why Riot has decided to do this, okay? The first reason is because Sunset is still broken. That is the first reason I think that they've decided to do this. If I had to guess, this was probably always in the works of what the next map rotation was going to be. I think that they might have pushed this forward a bit, in part because Sunset is broken. Very recently, we got Sunset changes, right? And so you would have thought, hey, you just changed Sunset, why all of a sudden are you rotating it out? Well, it was because, as we saw in the Game Changers Championship, Shopify Rebellion still kind of proved that if you really wanted to, you still could play a B main post-plant spam and still find a lot of success with doing it. Essentially, all you actually needed was for your controller to be alive and to smoke yourself off. And as long as you could do that, you essentially still could do the Sunset B post plant spam. So that is one of the reasons that I think they decided to do this now, is because, you know, Sunset is broken, so let's just get it out, right? Another reason that I think that they did this is because a lot of people like myself, and you can make yourself known in the Twitch and YouTube chat now if you want, and I'm sure some of you watching at home as well, like Fracture and want Fracture back. They even mentioned it in the video, you know, when they were talking about the kind of last map rotation, they mentioned, like, we know some of you are saying, like, oh, where's Fracture? So clearly they know that there must have been some response that enough people like Fracture and enjoy Fracture as a map that they want it back. And so that's another reason that maybe they did this a bit earlier, because one of the maps that they're getting, you know, rid of is kind of broken and they just want it out. And also there is big calls to bring back, you know, this map Fracture as well, right? So I think that that is in part the reasons probably why. Ascent leaving and Lotus coming back in. Let's quickly talk about that. Ascent leaving, hallelujah, right? I have longed for this day. This is a long time in the making for me that I wanted Ascent gone. In ranked, you know, it's a fine map to play. I don't agree with the people that think it's a good map to play in ranked, because I don't think it's a good map to play in ranked, because if you start on attack side and you lose the attacking pistol, I think it can be a very long day in ranked a lot of the time. So I don't agree. And for me personally, I've always thought, out of like all of the maps, Ascent is one that could really use with a rotation and them making some small tweaks to the map to make it easier to attack, right? This is something that I've thought needed to happen for a very long time, right? It can just be small little things. You don't need to rework the map massively, right? But just little things like, on the backside of B, maybe you cut out the sides so that they can't be on both edges of the wall, right? They can only kind of be in the middle kind of portion, just to make it easier for if someone is playing backside there. Also a bit easier to retake on B as well, right? For little things like, you know, maybe some of the choke points are a bit wider. Maybe an angle like logs doesn't exist anymore, right? Maybe you just extend that wall out and you can't play there anymore, just making it a bit easier to enter the site, right? Like little tiny changes like that aren't, you know, fundamentally breaking the map, but would just make it a bit easier to attack on. I think Ascent could use with that. And I hope that those changes do come, because if they do, that would be really good. I'm a bit cautious though about saying that, because I'm not sure they actually will do that, but I hope that they do. Lotus coming back, I'm assuming that Lotus will have no changes coming back. A lot of people, I always say that Lotus is like okay, but a lot of people in my YouTube chat here seem to like Lotus, and on Twitch chat here they seem to be pretty big fans. So, you know, it seems like one of the more popular maps, so, you know, I'm sure no one will have too much of a problem with that. But overall, this is a positive, right? For me, this is like two maps that I would say, certainly for pro play, like watching it, pro play wise, this is insanely good. Like, this is like a massive win. For ranked and playing, I would say this is, for me at least, a win. Not that these were the worst two maps, but at least it's a win. And I was going through the maps, like in terms of a pro play meta for maps, other than Abyss, all the other maps are like pretty good to watch now, right? Fracture, Lotus, Bind, Haven, Split. I'm missing Pearl. Pearl, you know, well, Pearl we'll see. But, you know, the other five are good maps to watch in pro play at least. So that I'm excited for that. It should be a lot of fun. And these changes should come in before the season starts. So this should be the kind of 7 maps that we get to start the season, which should be a lot of fun for VCT at the start of next season, because the map pool should be pretty good. We'll also be getting a new agent at this point at patch 10 as well. So that will be an exciting time for sure. And yeah, this is, I'm just happy. I'm just happy, basically. In terms of agents and like some agent wins, you know, obviously like, I mean, but then again, I was going to say KO because of Ascent and Sunset, but KO actually probably will see play on Fracture. The Duelist, would that be Neon or Raze? Don't know. The Fracture meta could be interesting. Obviously, when we left Fracture, like, you know, you had kind of the EG, like, Sova stuff. It's good for Brim, that's for sure. Brimstone is a winner in this, in Fracture coming back. Jet maybe is a slight loser with Ascent leaving. Will probably be on Cypher, I would think, in Fracture these days, but maybe Killjoy could still see some play. I think the Fracture meta will be interesting, and Lotus as well with the Omen one-way change, you know, might also, you know, shake up that map a little bit as well to see, you know, because we ended with Lotus as well, you know, with the EDG kind of neon weird clove comp. So who knows? I think the meta on these maps will be somewhat interesting. Certainly more interesting than Ascent, but of course it couldn't be less interesting than Ascent. And yeah, I think I'm happy. I think the Twitch chats are happy. Do any of you have anything to say? Vice on these maps? Vice on Fracture actually might not be too bad. Might be decent, to be honest. Amy2 is happy. There you go. That's all you need to see. Most people there pretty happy. And yeah, happy days. Patch 10.0 next VCT should be a lot of fun. I look forward to seeing you all then. We've just watched Fnatic get absolutely destroyed. Probably a video coming on that because it was god awful. But yeah, that's all from me. Say goodbye, everyone. Say bye. Bye Twitch chat. Bye YouTube chat. Bye